Hello, and welcome to Perilous Pursuits, a live D&D podcast where a bunch of nerdy-ass friends sit around a Zoom call and play D&D. Tonight, we follow the emerging group of Maximus and the Miners as they try to unravel the mysteries of Icewind Dale. Warning, some content may not be suitable for all audiences.
I gotta roll my hit points.
And we are on the...
You rolled hit points last time.
Did
I
I?
can tell you what you got.
88 roll cards.
What? Quincy,
How,
you got
how
up
could
to
they make
42.
werewolf that complicated?
42?
That's a great game.
Because when I leveled up, it gave me 44.
The only problem with it is, like, if you can hear people shuffling around and shit, you gotta get, like, some sound going.
Well, we always tap. Everyone has to tap.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah.
I never did that. Then you just can tell, like, okay, werewolf, do your thing.
But you can still hear someone
You hear
shuffling,
someone
right?
moving beside you.
That's part of the mystique.
Good game, though. Werewolves, roll your recap. Nobody's werewolving.
Are we rolling?
Yeah,
Rolling right
let's
now?
roll.
Let's put it in the middle here so we can all see it.
Well, let me see if I roll well first.
Hey, I like that.
Oh, no. Oh, there's
No, it's a 12.
17.
I gotta beat 8?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
I can't even see that.
That's a 7.
All right. I love it.
Yeah, you know,
I psyched myself out. I was like, there's no way I could beat 8.
Exactly.
I think it's going to be a totally new night, and it's exactly the same.
Hyped it up.
Because everyone knew.
There's no magnets on the table.
We didn't know.
You like
We
switches
all
it around.
presume, but we don't know.
You did call it recap.
It's hard to break actual tradition, like historical evidence.
So we started last session falling down a well.
Yes.
And
was
we
epic.
all fell
It was. It
collectively.
was so good.
It was chaos. There was people falling on each other. There was ice cubes in and out of existence.
There's ribbed ice cubes.
Ribs for Mike's pleasure.
I'll attach you there, right?
Once we all got in the water, it was freezing cold, and we scrambled down the river as fast as we could. We used some brilliant Quincy ice cubes and some really brilliantly cast seals to bring us all to shore. And then Yeti definitely on purpose got rid of the seals right away. And then after everyone was safely on shore, basically.
Excellent.
And then, while we were escaping the castle, while we fell down, we were still getting shot at, and Ponto defeated the final member of the dwarf band that we were fighting, and we decided to go back into the castle and loot everything, and continued further into the castle, and opened a door with a bunch of interesting mushroom people, and that's where we left off.
Right. After we decided we're leaving to go back for a long rest, then we're like, no, let's go in.
What else did I miss?
You guys also explored the rest of the cavern.
Yeah.
Right,
There-
we did.
There's some
There's
deactivating
some, like,
traps.
Trap deactivations.
But not opening the chest, just deactivating the chest.
Looting,
There's some looting.
some cowards hiding outside, scared of chests. Not Yeti, though. I think he was there the whole time.
I was trying to restrain...
So where
Maximus,
we left off exactly
steel.
is we are in front of a door that has a hole through it, glass in it, with, if I remember right, smoke sitting in the front.
Yeah.
Or was it?
Someone's beside me because they casted dancing lights on the far side.
Yeah, Maximus is 115 feet away and cast the dancing lights just
No,
in front of
he's at
you.
the top. You're at the top of the stairs. If I remember right.
Yeah. Because we didn't want the dancing lights
Because I can't
right at the
remember
door.
who
No, they're in the
is
room.
exactly at the door.
Yeah, they're
I know
far in
smoke's
the room.
at the
I
door.
thought we both casted dancing lights in the room.
Mhm. And the mushrooms didn't react to
They
it
didn't
Yeah.
react.
so far.
So all you guys can see is this door is closed in front, locked, and you can see this like weird greenish haze that's just like iridescent with the dancing lights. floating in there.
Looks healthy to breathe.
Does the door look sealed?
Well, there's no green in here, so you can presume whatever you
How
want.
high up is this window?
I mean, it's like probably Quincy height, like so you can just look right through.
The Quincy's hunched over.
Exactly. It's not really
dwarf-
made for humans. It's
There's
made
a
for
smaller
dwarves.
porthole.
Oh, okay.
halfway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, there's like
It's
a...
not Ponto.
And then there's a lower
No,
one?
There's a
it's
lower
not.
one.
Yeah, Ponto's
I call this
still
one the
like
glory hole.
I'm like 7 stairs up. Looking.
yeah.
And we've leveled up our characters, or if we get a
We
long
have-
rest, we
we have
leveled them up.
prepared for
Oh,
leveling.
yes.
I haven't leveled up because I'm a good player.
I never took any damage, so.
I can fix that.
36
Yeah,
points.
that's right.
Do you want me to fix that?
I never said, I wasn't saying
That's
it.
it.
I was not saying it
I
gloating, bragging.
Should
I was not gloating about that.
die.
We didn't roll for hit dice, did we?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, we did.
did.
roll.
Okay.
You
That
hit
does look
72
bigger.
is what you hit.
Yeah, that's right.
So Ponto, you should be at 47 hit points.
Should, I,
Yeti, 47.
should I do that or should wait?
That's your new max for level 6.
Go, just level up. Go on.
Yeti's max is 47. Maximus is 50.
I
Oh.
have
Quincy is 42.
So Maximus is the tank.
50.
I wrote it down.
I know. This says 55.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
10
not
hit
what you rolled.
Okay. And we're not leveled up yet.
No, not current.
So I can't use the hit points that are here. I have to use the hit points from before.
Correct.
Yeah.
That was. That was.
So, but we
Mine was
were
36.
we were thinking about just backing up and resting now, right?
Right.
That was our...
That was the current plan.
Yeah. I have 0 slots. 0.
There is
0 and
1/3 level. If,
like
sorcery point, 1/3 level. If it says 1/3 level, you don't actually have 1/3 level because
you leveled
you're
up.
not leveled up. No.
I have a 3rd level and I haven't
Oh.
leveled up yet.
See, that mine says 1/3 level, but that's because I leveled up and got one more.
Okay.
So I don't actually have 1/3 level. I have 0.
I do have 3 luck points.
Good.
Why don't we
That
just...
should carry the day.
3
Yeah.
luck points.
Hopefully
Can we
that
get a
gets
feat
us
at
through
6
the
level?
night. No, I did that way back. First level.
Have you ever used it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He certainly has.
Oh.
When it mattered, ultimately.
I used my last
I don't
spell
use my
slot
lucky.
for Featherfall. I am tapped.
Well, that's,
so you guys are like standing. Smoke, I know, is at the front, and I think
There were some rooms up top there with beds. Let's go, let's
Yeah,
take
just-
a nappy poo.
They're just behind us, right?
Yeah.
questions for because some things were there was like a book that was found, a ledger.
Oh,
Ponto
yes.
has
Who
the
has the
book.
Ponto has the book.
Ponto has the book. Ponto also pulled off of Nildar a silver ring with etched runes in it that has the metal is like twisting over itself, and it has like this liquefying movement that's almost like when you looked at it, it was like almost slowly moving and coming back a bit and then continuing to move as well.
I think that might be magical.
You might be right.
Well, I didn't see it though, so I don't know. Where did you get that
You got
from?
all those Chardonnay rocks then.
Yeah, I got 12 rock. I know that. Nobody disputed that, so that's just...
I did take a shit in the chest though before you grabbed them. He says kitty litter.
They're a Chartalon rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you
I
got-
sharded on
you got-
rocks.
you
Here's
got-
a
I
sharded
remember
on
because
rock.
me and Maximus,
Yeah, you
as
got
I was
one-
going, were staring into each other's eyes, taking a shit.
It's too much roleplay.
That's right.
So yeah, we find ourselves in this room with
One of the
these
rocks will get
weird
soft.
mushroom creatures
Soft,
in
yeah.
this other room with the door sealed. What are you
Put
guys
that in my
doing?
inventory.
What are you guys doing?
Did we accomplish our mission? I mean, we killed the dwarves.
Well, we gotta stay here tonight anyway before we can head back. So,
True.
because I think it's like afternoon-ish.
It's definitely. in the
Is there
afternoon.
like a fireplace or something in this place? Or?
You guys haven't specifically looked for a fireplace. It's been quite busy.
There must be something that keeps the place warm.
There was that nice room.
You notice that like There's like frost on the inside of these walls.
Oh, really? So it wouldn't be a comfortable sleep here right now.
I mean, we could start a fire. It's all stone, right?
Yes.
And there are windows, right?
Yes.
Break some
So
furniture.
we could break up some furniture and start like a fire in a certain spot and kind of make a cozy spot.
Yeah, you'd probably say the main hall at the back would be the best.
There was a room that had all the individual beds off the side of it. Yeah.
Yep.
And that was a
That's
defensible
the
spot.
room. That's the room that you guys are
The
just
top
about
of the
in,
stairs,
The top
yeah.
of the stairs.
Yeah.
These mushroom people don't seem like a threat right now, so if we could just defend that one room, the one door.
There's no sign that do not open.
Is there ventilation in that room, though, if we start a fire?
In the room with the beds?
Yeah.
No.
Like the main
There's
room.
no.
But in front of the...
But
Can you
in
see a
front-
map again? Or
Yeah, I can. You guys can.
I think it's to your left there. It's right here.
I got it ready just in case.
Be ready. Oh, you can have,
You didn't have any sound going.
you can have the sequel as well.
Gord wants to be in the mood. He's got some music playing in his ears.
That's my D&D playlist. It's
Wow.
just sexy music.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We're down here, though.
Correct. You guys are in that room.
And down these
Down
stairs
those
is where the
stairs
mushrooms
is
are.
this weird iridescent green, like the light. It's like super. It's like the only way to describe it would be like bog water if you were looking at it.
So these are all rocks
like
out
how,
here?
like that green iridescent is moving.
These are all rocks out here?
everything.
And this is like windows and open in this area?
There's windows.
This is open.
Yes,
The
that is
drawbridge.
physically still open.
We could
Is this
close
wood
it,
or
just
stone?
barely leave a crack.
that is wood, but the
have the
doors,
smoke come out.
the doors themselves are wood as well.
Oh,
And there's like a drawbridge, kind of like.
So
a
if we
bridge.
started a fire here, the smoke would go out, right?
Correct, it would.
Okay, let's collect a bunch of rocks, start a fire here, warm up the rocks, put them in the bed.
Why don't we just sleep over there? Well, it seems like the place is empty, right?
No, that's what you do for survival.
Yeah, you said that's a defensible position. That's where we want to
Yeah.
sleep.
The most you guys would know, the most defensible position is the back end that has the choke point through by the up here.
Just ping.
Over there, up there, because you can see that there's like two walls, and then there's a middle section where people have to go through to get through. So I mean, you guys can move beds in there. But
Yeah,
that
we
is
don't-
the most
we can move the beds.
defensible.
Let's, Ponto, why don't you and I see if we can lift this drawbridge up?
Okay. You just be hanging on them.
I mean, you're going to show me how, and then I'm going to lift it for you. Right? I don't
You
know.
can hold him.
Is there?
And
It's
then
not.
push
It's,
him
it's
down.
just a
That's
bridge, and
Oh.
there's doors.
So, okay.
Let
So, I mean,
let
you guys-
Ponto
Is there
be
a big boom, a piece of wood that goes across the doors or something?
Yes.
Okay.
You
Let
can,
Ponto
like,
be your hands.
lock
You
the
just pick
door.
him up.
Why don't we, you and me, we lift this big chunk
You
of
gotta
wood
use
up,
Ponto
close
as
the
a
doors.
hammer again?
boom.
Sure.
Okay. Me and Smoke close the doors and
Yeah.
latch
So
them.
you guys can hear like the wind just kind of like slowly moving over like the tundra, as you can hear like the rustling of snow over the crusty icy surface. You can see like splattered blood all over this fresh snow that's slowly being covered.
Smoke might have
Snow.
put the beam up before the door closed. So.
You might have what?
He
Sorry.
might have put the beam up before the door closed, like maybe backwards.
What?
So you can't do that back like. So you've got one side, and then the door just comes against the piece of wood.
With smoke.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
a
but
problem.
Ponto would kind of point that out.
He'd smack
Go, you're a fucking idiot.
He just takes the pointy end of the knife and just pokes it in the knee.
That's
Ah! Oh, I did
That's
something
another
wrong.
ska.
Another Charlie horse.
That's right.
Hit the other net.
Oh, Ponto can go back to being tank mode again. Holy
God.
shit, that would be... I don't know,
Starts
Ponto. I feel like this new you is really working out for everyone. That was a sweet move you did there
Yeah.
4 sessions ago.
Absolutely. Yeah.
This is what happens when you don't show up, right? You didn't fall to your
So you guys close the door. You break down. You gather like the table and chest and like bits of wood out of the armory room and like throw it into a pile with the room that has the slatted windows for arrow slots in it. You build this roaring fire through Yeti's magical means.
So there's no firewood in here, though. So these dwarf people must not get cold. That's
Or they
What
just
the cages made
I don't
of?
know if anybody
Were
did
they
that.
steel or what were the cages made of?
Goat cage were metal.
metal.
Well, there's all this furniture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You guys
that's
make
interesting.
A
There's no
roaring fire, and you have a pair of goats.
Delicious goats.
They're respectable people if they don't need fire. They're not weak like you guys.
We cook up the goats.
Yeah, sure. The goats wouldn't. Are these goats? Do these goats look like they would survive in this wilderness? Have I seen goats like this around here? Naturally native to the area?
No.
Cook them up. They're not going to survive here anyways.
I'll take this one. I like its bloody milk.
You gonna keep it alive or?
Well, I usually eat it while it's alive. You start with the bowels.
Chewing on the other.
Just have like a full golem moment.
I'm gonna shillelagh, and then I'm gonna kill these goats fast before he can get his fucking hands on them. Not gonna let him eat it alive.
So you walk over and like you pull out a dagger that you have in your pocket, and you just kind of like quickly cut them, and
Merciless,
and then you just kind of like
mercilessly. I mercilessly cut them nicely.
you quickly and efficiently put them out of their
Smoke pouts.
smokehouse.
Smoke pouts.
Okay, that's not what I heard. So you have some goats that are bleeding out. Yeti would know how to like kill and like prepare some meat in the nature of his survivability. So would Smoke, knowing to get the bowels out. And
I'll save the skins and use all the parts of the animal that I can.
The liver is the best.
Prepare their liver special for Smoke.
While they're doing this, can I ritually cast Identify on the ring?
sure. Are any of you paying attention to Ponto casting this ring?
No, I'm skinning.
I'd probably be watching you.
Not hiding it.
Where did the ring come from? From one of these dwarves?
From
Maximus is really tired.
Oh, yeah.
You're just like sitting by the fire, like
Yeah.
you like grabbed like a bunch of the bedding and just like kind of made this like swat that shit, and you're just like.
He's ready for sleep.
So you got the ring of changing shapes. This magical ring is made out of solid mercury that bubbles and flows freely around your finger whenever you cast a spell. While we're wearing the ring, you gain the following benefits.
Mercury blade.
It's magical. Fuck off. Spell shift. When a spell you are casting fails because of a counter spell by another creature, you can immediately spend 3 sorcery points as a reaction to immediately cast a different spell of the same level or lower without spending another spell slot. This property cannot be used until the dawn of the next day.
So you could cast the same spell again, though.
Yeah.
Or with
But it
is
costs-
that reasonable?
But it still costs
You're so
three.
Cast a different spell.
Oh, that's be a different.
The odds of it happening, something has to cast a counter spell. It's pretty
Yeah.
So, but
Cool.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
I like it.
What you do, you say, I cast a spell, but you don't tell the DM what spell.
To be eligible, the new spell must have the same casting time as the first one and cannot consume any material components.
Any
That's
cost?
limiting.
Costly material?
Yeah, like, oh, I can't do this because it's supposed to have 1,000
Right.
worth of
What
diamond dust.
so focused.
It's like a consumable.
An actual cost.
Some
Yeah.
spells have
Yeah.
consumables.
Yeah.
Very few.
That's what it does for now.
For now. Oh, it
For
can
now.
get better. What?
Upgradable.
Oh. I'll tell Quincy about it. No, I don't think that I'm going to be able to make much use of this.
Okay, I'm gonna slip that sucker on my finger,
It requires a 2.
and I will.
And then can I spend the next 10 minutes ritually casting Purify Food and Drink on this bloody mess that's happening?
On the goat?
Yeah.
You're blessing our
We have
I'm licking up the blood.
qualified hunters here.
Don't worry as I'm licking up the blood.
Don't you have
Don't worry,
trust
Ponto.
I'm good.
Absolutely, I trust them wholeheartedly. I'll continue casting Purify Food and Drink.
I'm on board with that.
It's so good. Uncooked is the best.
I don't know where this goat's
Yeah.
been.
Or what it's been involved in.
You know it's been involved with smoke.
And I'm not okay with it.
You have thoroughly blessed Limestone Strong.
Right. It's worse when you name them.
Taste our output now.
So yeah, you've got a roaring fire. You've got some meat from these goats. Yeti's taken like an hour and probably skinned at least one of them fully. And like you've cut the meat. Actually, well, you probably have like skewers holding up the rack, and kind of like you stick it kind of by the fire, slowly starting to roast some of
this
these.
beast. 10 hours from now, we're gonna have dinner.
Not quite. You just stick it up over the top of the fire so that the heat kind of gets domed in there.
A luau time. Anybody got tinfoil?
So what are you guys doing? The evening is yours.
What's the book about?
We'll flip through the book, and this is the book that is not in common at all. There's nothing that I can't read in it.
What languages do you speak?
Books make better kindling.
Common, Dwarvish, Halfling, and Undercommon.
So you can pick out bits and phrases, but you can't read. Like it's like you know that this says list, place, like fortress, like just weird bits, cryptic phrases, and you can't make anything out. But you know that stuff is here. Like
And it's based on Dwarvish.
it's based on Dwarvish. The evening's yours.
Where do you think that run downstairs goes to?
I think we should find out tomorrow.
Maybe it's guiding another treasure.
Well, it's interesting because
You will notice that when you guys like lit up the room, it was like a solid wall at the back, and then you could see kind of like two chambers on each side that had doors that were open partially.
I don't think we can read that stuff.
well, how do you know?
I've got allergies.
Shit in my time.
When
Quincy's leading
Some
the way.
green
He's got
glittery-
all his hit points, and he's ready to smoke anything.
you
so.
can go first, then Quincy.
Part of our goal here was to do reconnaissance. We need to find out why the mushroom people
Have
are
a
there,
long rest now?
right?
No,
If we can.
if you're
Wonder what they survive
getting
on.
ready for the night.
What do they eat?
I assume they eat each other.
Why don't we just have like a
If your child was a mushroom, you'd just eat it.
conversation?
And I'm going to, at the door, features and traits. Telekinetic speech is a bonus action. Choose one creature you can see within 30 feet of you, and you and the chosen creature can speak telepathically with each other while you are within 5 miles of each other.
Ooh, nice.
It lasts for 6 minutes.
It's great for scouting.
You're telepathically connecting with
It's me.
You're looking for? Can see it in your eyes. Can see it in your smile.
Even though you don't have eyes.
You can just see, like, you can see one of the creatures you reached out telepathically to kind of just go. Just slowly kind of move its, like, weird, grossly shapen head. You don't hear any language back, because it doesn't know any languages.
Do they look like clickers from Last of Us? Like, kind of shaky
They're not smooth movements, but they're not like that weird kind of jerky, but you kind of get this weird bulbous head of, like, this mushroom that like kind of like grows out of this weird humanoid looking what used to be creature, because like all you see is like this weird flashscape that's kind of like moved to the side and just like
Flashscape does not make it any better.
Mm-hmm.
No, let's just leave. We don't want to be infected.
No, that's true, but
It might help your singing lessons.
No.
Nothing can help that.
It's less. We did our job. Just because there's another button to push doesn't mean we have to push it.
but it's a button.
A button unpressed is a terrible thing.
It's a terrible thing to waste.
So you don't get a response. You can continue for the next 6 minutes, and it's kind of just moving its head, but it's not.
There's a room over there and a room over there. I'm sure it's got the riches of the world in there.
There must be another way to get to that room, though.
We could try digging holes. Can we understand the layout above it? By understand where this is, like, is it over here, and where we could...
Is there like a response in return that I can make out? Like, is there kind of anything that comes back?
There is an intelligence of 2 here. No.
But it did react like it kind of...
Oh, okay.
It did react.
It knew that it was...
Like
something was happening.
There was not a
natural
malevolence to the reaction to
No. Not a curiosity.
There was nothing.
I don't know. It seems like I'm talking to a plant.
It's supposed to be helpful for the plants, though.
Yeah, you might have more luck talking to a
That
plant.
plant is just slightly bigger tomorrow.
Maybe it has to be in person.
Maybe we just go around to this other room and dig through the wall.
Well, I think we talked to these guys. I mean, if the lords were afraid of them, I mean, the enemy of our enemy is our ally kind of thing. Why would they keep it involved?
What if we let them loose out of there and stand back and then they empty out and then we go in?
Anybody want to do this or not?
No,
Not till we rest, at least.
We
If I go into
100%
this room
need to
here,
rest.
can I look this wall over and see if there's any secret?
Yeah, make an
Wall or
investigation check. Absolutely. Yeah, let's roll that
Well,
dice again. It's so good deal.
Well,
No, that's less than half the last time. So.
That was my idea.
Okay,
That was my idea.
Maximus.
It's
What
true.
are you doing?
I investigate that one.
You investigate the shit out of it.
Okay, we both investigated.
No, but
You look high, he looks low.
I got 2. Like, I rolled 3, so I got 2.
They don't remember I looked through this room like 25 minutes ago.
What?
It's fine.
I got 14.
We've never been in this room before, have we?
You have been in every room of this place.
But we're looking specifically for weak points in the wall.
You look and like maybe you can see like a spot where like some mortar or something might be coming loose, but everything kind of seems sound.
You think Mr. O'Leary would like a house plant?
I'm gonna go take a nap.
Bring back a mushroom man?
Give him one of these plants as a gift, Mr. O'Leary. He deserves it.
In some leather armor or whatever the Duegar were carrying. I'm gonna carry it over to my bed, stick it in my bed, which we've moved. I assume. I'm gonna take a nap.
Okay, so you've moved the beds into like this weird kind of corner chamber that has the focal points in it. You guys have eaten some really well roasted goat meat.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some
tougher
not so
than-
well roasted. It's pretty tough.
I took mine off before it was
Yeah,
done at all.
it's still cold. It's just the outside is seared.
Oh,
The
okay.
inside is still like
Peel it
perfectly.
off.
Yeah,
Blue.
it is blue.
Blue steak.
Tartar.
You guys move beds. You gather rocks. You guys bed down for the night. Setting a watch. Not setting a watch.
I accept my watch.
Maximus needs to sleep, so you guys can take care of the watch.
What did wake you up, Maximus, for the watch?
I will take a watch.
I pee
I'll
down
take
the
first
well.
watch.
Pardon?
I'll
I
take
pee
second.
down the well.
Sure.
I can't
You
see
can
in
try.
the dark, so.
You pee onto the well.
It's gerbils.
I'm gonna ask Smoke if he can come with me, and before we set watches and everything, I'm gonna go over to the stairs and use my last spell slot and I'm gonna cast Alarm to drop the stairs in case that door opens.
Nice.
What kind of alarm spell? Like everyone audible
Absolutely,
or just you?
no, everyone.
Okay.
Do the fungus that we see in the room, does it reach all the way to the ceiling?
Well, the ceiling's short. You got to remember, like, as you kind of get into these lower rooms, like the ceiling is dwarven size. So
So I'd be crouching.
I'm wondering if
You'd
this
be
like
crouching.
pollution is heavier than air, and maybe the stairs. If we open the door,
Like a fart?
it might be. Maybe it doesn't go up the stairs. The people will for sure.
Yeah.
But maybe if we open the door and like run away right away, mage hand the door open.
Air it out.
I don't know.
We can worry about that tomorrow.
Yeah,
that's
for
a
sure.
it seems like a
problem.
tomorrow problem.
Yeah.
Alarm spell and then
Okay.
go back. And
All right. So Yeti's taking first watch.
Yep, but I don't see anything in the dark, so I just.
But you could take a torch off the
Your bonfire. Keep the fire going.
Yeah, I'll keep the bonfire going for sure.
Yeah, you guys are definitely warming up this like air. Like there's not much air movement in this place, so like your magical fire that's not creating smoke is warming up this area, and the rocks around it are warming up. What's everybody's passive perception?
18.
11.
11.
14.
14.
So 14, 11, 11, 14 for Ponto, sorry? And 18. Okay. Make a perception check, Yeti.
That dice sucks balls.
Ooh! Ooh! 27.
Oh, good. I was hoping
27.
for not 3.
3 is the old dice. That's
Okay.
the old me. The new me rolls 19.
Ray 2.0.
Yep.
Um,
That's your dice score.
you can hear like the coldness starting to seep in as like night is descending. You know how you can kind of hear like the house start to creak and shift, and you can hear the rocks almost reacting, kind of like as like the cold air is like crunching in.
I add another bed on the fire. Drag a bed over, put it on the fire.
On your magical fire,
Yeah.
so now it's creating smoke.
Who's dead?
We were already stacking furniture. Well, there's lots. There's extra beds.
Oh.
Well, you guys are in
one's
this
sleeping
little
on that
room
bed, though, right?
No!
at the back,
Right?
not where you made the original fire with the arrow slots.
Oh, okay.
That's nice and warm.
I'm gonna keep the other fire going because
Yeah.
I can't see in the dark. So we got the warming
Yeah.
fire here. My fire goes away as soon as I sleep, though, because it only lasted for a minute. So
Yeah.
So
But, I
I'm
mean,
gonna
you've
keep
had
the other fire going.
you had a full 2+ hours of like heating the rocks, so the rocks are like red hot here, and you're like, I'm just gonna sleep here. Just put your blanket on the rocks and just. Actually, it's like cold, and you're like, you have like a little cloth over your waist. And
Yeah,
you're just,
I'm like,
laying
yeah,
on
it's
the
okay.
hard.
So I'm close to the rocks.
Yeah, every time Smoke wakes up a bit, he turns around, sees the fire kind of naturally gets closer, and just every 10 minutes, he's until he gets right to the fire, and then he's like,
Does tail. Yes.
And every minute I cast it a foot away from smoke. Another foot away from Smoke.
You're sleeping.
I don't get a long rest.
Yes.
No, you will. But that's just funny. Your watch goes by peacefully. Who do you wake for the second watch?
Maximus. Maximus, I think you were on second watch, right?
I was on no watches.
Oh, I got that wrong. Sorry. Anyway, I'm going to bed, so you might as well take a watch, I guess. Now that you're up. I'm sorry about that.
Do you want to roll the deception check?
No, I'm full of shit. I'm always full of shit. That's a 3. Minus something.
And who else is on watch with me?
Just you.
What?
Yeah, we're doing single man watches.
Who's on third watch?
Lean, mean, whoever you want. No, we didn't talk about it.
Yeah, that's why I said I asked all the questions. You guys just went, we're doing this. Okay, let's go. Who's on first? Yeti. Didn't talk about who's on second. Let's figure it out as we go.
Smoke probably would take one.
Okay.
Who can see in the dark,
I
though?
did say I'd take second.
Can you see in the dark?
No. He's human.
You human? God, you're so lame.
Fuck you, too.
Well, I will wake up Smoke.
Oh, is it my watch now?
Yes, Smoke is your watch.
Did anything happen, Maximus?
No. It's all good.
Alright, thank you.
I'll go back to bed.
I'm in bed
I think
now,
I'm
too.
on third watch.
What?
You said you were going to do
You're
second
gonna do
watch.
second
I know,
watch.
but
Yeti said he was going to do first watch, but Maximus will be.
But obviously
he knows the Yeti had first watch.
Correct.
So he believes the second watch is done, and he's
Yeah.
on third watch now.
so I'm on
Okay.
third watch. I think,
You think?
even though I'm on second watch.
Yeah.
Who's on first?
Just gets better and better.
Yeah.
So you're going to watch the whole rest of the night and not get a long rest.
I'm just like,
And we're all going to be 6th level except you.
I'll just be asleep and no watch.
We'll get to there because you're real beat up and you're real tired.
I'm real tired.
Yeah, you
Not
did
beat
what
up,
Maximus
though.
would.
Oh, yeah.
Smoke, make a perception check. Yeti, Quincy, make a Constitution check.
Oh, no.
Constitution.
You have a doll in your pocket.
No.
It's an 11.
Oh, that.
About halfway through the night, your eyes are just like the like fire, and you just kind of hear this crackle of wood. And you just kind of,
The nodding of the head.
yeah, like the catch yourself as you're like rocking forward, and you almost hit the ground. And you're like,
I was a little tired than I thought there was.
and like you get up, you kind of walk around,
When is the sun going to rise up?
and like you kind of lean against the rocks. And you're like, I just need to like sit still for a bit. I'll get this. And fall back to sleep.
Yeah, 19.
No.
During
Maximus fucked it all up.
During Smoke's watch.
So I did get a second watch in. It's not the third.
During your watch,
Yeah.
you fell asleep.
Oh, through the second watch.
Correct.
Okay. So I thought I was doing 2 watches.
Yeah.
We're trying to.
During the night, Quincy, your dreams are unsettled. You're dreaming of things you've never seen, places you've never been.
Chult.
Weird architecture of like black and gold satin drapes.
Alright.
Not a house, not a tower. You're unsure, but it's like memories slowly being imparted into you. Halfway through the night, you wake up and you just can't get back to sleep. You're just sitting there and everyone's sleeping. And then the sensation of that book that was here, the book that was there, that nobody could read the book. You walk over to Ponto, make a sleight of hand.
13.
Acid is 14, correct?
14.
So
Mine's
you
5
reach,
for sleeping.
Bonk.
I don't know if that's an actual rule or not.
You would give him disadvantage, would be -5 on your pass.
It's not a
Good.
roll.
It's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
You kind of like are shuffling through Ponto's stuff looking for the book. You find it.
And he'd roll sleight of hand at disadvantage because I got a lot of shit.
What is this?
He has all the time in the world, and he's kind of just like moving stuff, slowly because he's not. But you wake up in the process as he finds the book. And you're groggy-eyed, and Quincy's standing over you with the book.
I gotta read this book. It's been driving me nuts. I got something's calling me to this book. It's like that thing that's driving me north. I don't know. I gotta read
Shaking.
this book.
That makes me feel less comfortable, but if you want to read the book, you can read the book.
You've checked this book. It's not magical in any nature. It's just a book.
Yeah, let us know what's going on with it. I'll just roll back over and go back to sleep.
You sit down.
I bring
Quincy,
it over to the fire.
And he's not paying
Flickering
attention
light
on
is
his watch.
Yeah.
Blowing over it.
Like you kind of just like half created like this wisp of light. Because dancing lights is a cantrip.
Yeah.
So you've created this like low, like super low light orb, and you're like your mind is just like you've opened this book and it's like new language pouring into your brain. The letters are vibrant. You can read this book.
Okay.
In this book is a list of Nildar, his brother, I forget his name, their father, Zardok. Yeah, that's right, Zardok, and his plans of destruction of the 10 towns. This book lays out key places that Sharglan rocks have been stolen. The purpose of these rocks are to build something of his father's creation that he can't find out. Plans of dominating the 10 towns and returning them back to the Dark Dwarves. And in this book is a slow hand-drawn map that doesn't make any sense with the letters and around it, but you read it and you know that this map says due west to the spine of the world, follow it for 2 days. When you go up, look for the Black Rock. There, my father's fortress is. After you read this book, it's like an unsettled itch, Quincy. It's just like your mind can slowly unwind and unhinge from like the unearthly nature of this. You close the book and kind of like walk it back over to like Ponto and like put it back where it was. And you're like, oh, it's like finally you can now like be at peace and rest.
I would take the book and I would.
You can keep it with you, absolutely,
Yeah,
if that's what you want. This is you.
Yeah.
You take 10 minutes and then slowly your mind winds down from like this adrenaline rush of knowledge being just like poured into your mind. And you fall asleep.
Okay.
With no one else awake.
I'm big spooning Maximus because he's weirdly warm.
Why do you have to say weirdly warm? Just say he's warmer than you. He's weirdly warm?
He's now.
He's warm.
I don't have any text messages from him. No, I don't. Good. You guys wake up.
Ooh, long rest.
Long rest has been had.
Ooh,
Quincy.
level.
You can add the Warlock feature Eyes of the Runekeeper, where you can read most languages.
Ooh.
How do I do that?
Sorlock. We'll just remember.
Did you take a level in Warlock?
He's a Sorlock now.
No, he did not.
You should. You might as well.
You just learning stuff through a magical book?
Dip it. I like it.
Okay.
Maximus,
Hello.
Oh,
you
no.
wake up refreshed,
Yeah.
just stretching in the day, and you're like, man, oh, I have not slept that well in a while. Oh, I'm cold.
I'm cold now?
Well, you're warm, but like it's still cold outside. It's cold around you. You're not specifically cold. You can add your proficiency on your bow
Grim
attacks.
Hollow content.
I'm proficient.
Isn't it?
You took
Grim Hollow content.
feet for that?
On,
Yeah.
You did.
That's good.
Trust me, you did. I checked on it.
Okay.
I wrote all that shit into my
Oh, that's
character.
right. That's right.
I put a lot of work into that. 50 hours.
That's right. I don't have the longbow proficiency now.
Now you do.
Now I do.
What?
Okay.
Everyone gets a free cool thing? I'll just pick my own, or...
Fuck off.
Oh, I gotta roll my dice for my staff recharging.
Hey guys.
What's up?
Check this out. And I'm like, with the bow.
Alright. That's pretty cool.
What was it?
What was that?
It's like it's the Warlock feature through Tomo of the book that you get like Eyes of the Runekeeper. I think that's what it's called. I don't know what it's actually called.
Pact of the Tome.
I think you're right.
Um,
You can read written language.
And I'm gonna preface that it's most written language.
Oh, most written language. Can't read my language, bitch.
in the morning, I'll just say, look, guys, success depends upon previous preparation. And without such preparation, there's sure to be failure. So let's prepare.
What? Say that again, I missed it.
Success depends upon previous preparation. And without such preparation, there is sure to be failure. So let's prepare.
This sounds like the slap chop guy. What's his name?
It was Confucius.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah,
Pretty sure the slap chop
very
guy.
similar, yeah.
I should be adding my proficiency.
You should probably add some slap chop into your repertoire, because that guy's
should
pretty
be
smart.
for strength.
Now
Yeah,
that's
plus
10
your
temporary
proficiency.
hit points.
Yeah, and then
I like
plus
it.
one for Songo.
Oh, you do like
actually,
it.
That
you
was good.
been plus
Yeah.
5 all this time.
You approve
Alright.
of the 10
That's my
temporary hit
proficiency
points?
just went up.
I think everyone's proficiency.
Did
just
our
went up.
proficiency just go up?
I think 6 is that.
Plus 3?
Yeah.
Is that what?
Okay. Well, that
I don't
makes
know.
sense.
Were we already plus 3?
The hit point override.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass every time.
Fucking changes it constantly.
You just have to like hit not reset my total and then go into your page to adjust your maximum.
5 was plus 3. 5 was plus 3.
It's when you
right,
do a
that
long
makes
rest. When you click
Yeah,
long rest,
well, I
it
should be
says,
plus
do you
1,
want to reset your maximum?
But you have to go into your character's creation settings to change it. To use your...
Yeah, it's plus 1 strength. Song goes plus
If
1.
you go into that thing here,
plus 3.
the character creator thing.
Anyways,
Reset.
you wake
So
up.
no new spells.
How inspiring is that?
10
inspiring.
temporary hit points.
It's
You
starting
guys-
to be listening to
Very
You guys wake up. It's light outside.
The birds are chirping, the sun is
If
shining.
there was birds and sunshine, it would be. But it's gray and gloomy, and it's lighter outside in the middle of the night. Quincy, you like pull open this book, and it's like nothing. It's like written language that, like, if you concentrate, you can kind of like think about it enough. The letters start to kind of like form almost.
So it takes an effort.
It takes effort. That's why you had to roll a Constitution check.
What are you doing?
Oh, this isn't in D&D. This is just Quincy. This is how Quincy's class works when I play around with it.
Guys, I think I can turn into bigger shit now. I can wild shape into the
I
biggest...
can't imagine you being any bigger shit.
I want to be even shittier than I have been. Just wait. I just remembered that polar bears exist. And I should try being one. And giant elk.
Giant elk?
A white giant elk.
Is there like a window and we can just see a polar bear and
Yeah, that's right.
walking by right
Hey,
now?
what? I should turn into those guys. Look at those
Have you tried one of
seen
them?
these. You're from mountains. You
There's just a
travel.
polar bear chasing a giant
Yes.
elk, kills it and eats it.
Huh.
I think you should pick the elk.
I should turn into each of those. The elk is awesome, actually. It's better than the polar bear.
Tell that to that elk.
You guys wake up to noise at the front of this outpost.
Uh-oh.
The alarm spell has not gone off.
Someone's like knocking on the door, or
You can hear noise in the front. Out of this room, you can hear either rummaging of feet moving, big clomping feet.
Outside of the fortress, or
You're
just
unsure.
outside of our...
Outside of this area.
is there a way, just thinking back on yesterday, for us to look down above the gate? Like if the doors are closed, can we see down there some way? Is there...
If you went into the room with the arrow slits, you could look kind of back towards.
I'm gonna head that way then. See if we can see what's going on outside.
About halfway
I'll go
through,
with.
you kind of get into, like where the fire was and the goat that was there. You see this hulking, huge, bipedal, for lack of a better term, white polar bear with
Whoa!
skins and furs and tusks.
Hey, I'm
advanced
gonna
on
turn
its
into that
front,
guy.
and an eye patch on one eye.
Oh.
And kind of looks, oh, you're awake. Saw you all sleeping for some reason in this place. What
A talking polar bear with an eye patch.
are you doing?
The pirate boy.
Captain Bear.
You know this person.
Oh
This
no.
person is a legend to your people.
Who is he?
This is Grog!
No.
Oh!
I'll give you a name, fool.
I call him Uncle Grog, but his real name is...
Oyaminartok.
I like grog better.
That's your nickname for him?
Oyaminartok. Oyaminartok.
Jesus. Away.
Oh yeah! Otherwise known as Grog.
Or talk.
Talk.
Hello,
Tickety-tockety! What up, brother?
it's me.
I'd appreciate
He's
you
like,
didn't eat us or kill us in our sleep.
I don't know, just sleeping there so soundly.
You want some
No.
coke? We got a little bit left.
I've been eating my share, thank you.
How do I... thinking back on my memory, what do I know of this guy? He's legendary, he's...
You
a
know
hunter.
this to
You
be
kinda rude, you just started eating my food without even asking.
almost like legend lore of your tribe. A wanderer that is like looking out for nature and like the goodness of the area it protects.
So this guy's probably my idol.
Never meet your heroes.
Oh, this guy's amazing. He's porking that goat.
Oh my god! What the fuck? He made the goat into pig.
And then he ate it.
Kind of looks at you, Yeti, and says, Zolka, is that you?
It is! Oh,
Haven't
yummy
seen
Yartok!
Yummy your talk.
Oh, yummy! I didn't write it down fast enough.
Should we just call him Yummy?
Yo, no, he goes by talk. You don't speak to him.
Well, I'm talking to
It's been
you.
a long time since I've
No
seen
talk.
you.
What are you
are
doing
much
here?
smaller. about his size last time I saw you. You were
You
living
just
with...
pointed at me.
Yes. When I was a toddler, I used to be your size.
There
you go, now you got it!
Right after birth. The Yeti woman have big hips. Big birthing hips.
I saw you with the tribe of Yeti when I passed through the mountaintops. It's good to see that you're still okay.
It's amazing that you're still alive on your own out here in the wilds.
It's been a long time.
Do you come in this fortress a lot, though?
No, I saw the smoke.
He saw smoke.
I am his friend.
You're famous.
We defeated the Duegar that were
He
here.
is smoke.
There is that foul, putrid smell that I've followed. I've heard of people in this place.
I look at Quincy.
We killed them all.
That was good.
They disgraced our lands.
You have grown up to be mighty and strong.
I try.
You made amends with your people.
Or your wife.
I think we are at peace together. I do not see them often, but we are as one.
What is your purpose out here?
To defend the lands. To defeat the evil that is these Duegar right now. We came from the 1010.
And what evil are the Duegar doing right now?
They're
Collecting rocks.
they're collecting my rocks.
Your rocks?
Yes,
Alright.
there's a rock competition, and we're winning.
Show me your hand.
Like, my actual hand or metaphorical hand?
Your hand.
Okay.
They reach out and they just crunch. It just kind of pulls you forward. Kind of puts their weird bare hand almost on top of yours.
Now, is it a bare hand or is it a
Bear.
bear hand?
It's a bare hand. It's a bare hand. Where's your foot so I can take it? Where's that ingrown toenail? Take that one.
Maximus, you could write a song about this legendary.
This is the most legendary man in existence.
You know, if you were here just 10
you would
minutes
know
ago,
that this is a woman.
if you were here just 10 minutes ago, I gave this great speech. It was amazing. You would have loved it.
I'm sure. Do you desire goodness in this land?
I do. Keep the peace. Protect the animals and the land.
Good. And you can see they kind of just stretch and pull a club off their back and another club. Put your stuff down.
Yes, ma'am. What stuff?
Should
Like
we
my
leave-
staff?
Yep.
Man.
should we
Okay, I
leave
put
the
my
room?
staff
Just
down.
throws you the club.
Oh
Pick
no.
it up.
You're going one-on-one.
I can't fight you. You're my hero.
Pick it up.
Is the mating ritual?
I'm taken.
Well,
Pick it
you
up.
left Mrs. Yeti. You're actually
No,
you're
you're
actually
still living.
available.
I pick up the staff.
You're on a break.
Are you ready?
Take him!
I do not wish to fight you.
I'm still young, I see.
It should be fun.
I'm holding the club, but
Come on, Yeti. You
clearly
can take,
scared of this idea.
You can take her.
Show me what you have. Hit me.
What if I hit him?
You have 5 seconds till I'll hit you. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I run in there and attack at the last
I
second.
cast Minor Illusion, and there's a ring girl with the number 1 round card.
Ding, ding.
Round 1! Ding ding!
Roll to attack.
I don't.
I throw up the dancing lights.
I actively
throw
don't
water,
cast
build an
Shillelagh,
octagon.
'cause I don't want to hurt my hero.
Quincy, you need to build a water octagon.
Yeah.
Water.
So this is a club, so this is strength based.
It is strength based.
could have
If
announced
you cast Shillelagh,
You still can.
I don't
And
cast
in the
Shillelagh.
left
Okay.
corner.
So 17 to hit.
That you swing wide, and she like just moves her club in one motion, just swings it, and just like whack square across your face. You take
That looked like it hurt.
12 points of bludgeoning
That looked
damage.
like it hit some temporary hit points right there.
Oh, and more than that, Maximus, you need to be better.
This is turning me on.
She's like,
This is what we
Smoke's
come on.
getting skippy.
better.
I'm just kind of covering myself up a
Show
bit
me
while I'm
what
watching.
you have.
Okay, I will cast Shillelagh. Actually, no. Shillelagh. Do I have to use the club?
That's what
Whack!
he
She
gave you.
didn't say that.
I asked her, do I have to use the club?
Show me what you have.
I turn into a giant elk. Because that's my new cool thing.
Just burn it all.
I burn him everything I got. So I turn into a giant elk,
Perfect.
which is a huge beast.
You
15
feel-
by 15 in
you
size.
feel your antlers are at like the top of this, like as you're paddling.
We have to get down and crawl down.
Elk crawling on the ground.
I turn into
It's the fucking weirdest picture I've ever seen.
As I turn into an elk, I roar up. Except you're pinched and I antler down at her.
Okay, sure. Make an attack.
Fine.
You have one attack or two.
Should we open the door downstairs now?
It's,
Yeah, we should.
And then leave.
to attack is
Oh, we have some help now.
13 to hit.
Nope.
Alright.
She like reaches up and grabs like the antler and stops it, and then just like you see the club come again and just.
Didn't you see what that polar bear did to that elk outside? Why did he choose an elk?
Well, I've got 2 wild shapes and I'm bringing polar bear up right now.
That's their favorite food. She's proficient in killing elk.
She was probably the bear that killed the elk.
Yeah.
25 to hit you.
Oh yeah.
15 points of bludgeoning damage. Wow,
Okay.
that burp was spicy.
Should we just be sitting here and watching this?
We should help.
Yes, do not help.
This is obviously this is a one-on-one.
Just the jowls
kind of
flopping
thing.
out.
Yeah, elk sounds fucking
Sure, sure.
weird.
Oh man. Alright. Attack as an elk again. Nope.
Oh boy.
With
12
advantage?
to 12 to hit. Why do I have advantage?
I don't know. I'm just saying you're an elk.
Apparently I get advantage. Do I
I'm
get advantage?
asking, do you?
Okay, I'll take advantage. Can I have advantage?
No.
Okay. Well, there you go. Get rid of
So
that
you
dice.
swing again, and she just like knocks your horns out of the way. Just like reaches back and swings again
I'm gonna rage.
with a natural 20.
I'm gonna rage. Just before you rolled that, I said
Are we gonna get elk sausage tonight or what?
it. And I'm gonna use Spirit Shield
Yeah.
to reduce your damage by 2d6.
Whoa. Gonna need it.
New feature.
2d6.
So what does that
I'm
look
raging
like?
and
for
you're
smoke?
within 30 feet.
What does that look like?
You see a
Ancestral.
kind of a ghostly image of a lion come out and take jump in front of the blow, and then
Okay.
disappears as the
Okay.
blow comes in.
I can understand Common, Elvish, and Sylvan while I'm a giant elk. That's kind of weird.
That is fucking cool.
What did that bounce?
15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Minus 5.
So 10. And you see the club go up again. That hits you for 22.
Yep.
This one also hits you for 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
I am no longer an elk.
Reduce that by 2 points.
Oh.
So 18 points of damage.
Okay. I'm still no longer an elf.
And I'm not raging
And
anymore.
I'm taking a damage.
Maximus, hit me.
Okay.
Fight.
Keep the rage.
Show me what you got.
Give me a Charlie horse, Ponto.
Okay,
I'm gonna be punching smoke.
Right in the
Every
nads.
6 seconds.
Right in the nads.
bang, bang, bang.
You
Pick a
break
new
it into
spot.
blue nut.
Just black and blue thigh.
No,
You got this weird
I
like,
went back to my defender armor, so it's all electric fists.
you got this weird like pimp walk now that you're just like
Yeah.
your whole hip
Well,
is
am
dipping.
I taking 1 point of damage, or what do I do?
You take
More than
damage
that.
every time he punches you.
Yeah.
Like, that's on you guys to figure out.
So let me know.
I am going to bonus action turn into a polar bear now.
Ooh. Then you're gonna fuck?
Saw that coming.
You're getting pegged.
So now you're a polar
Clubs
bear.
for.
What was that you said about Mrs. Yeti?
And I'm gonna claw her with my polar bear.
How
Attack.
much damage?
I'll give him inspiration.
I miss.
I'll
Sure. 14 to
pull out my longbow and I'll start lucking on it.
So I keep it
Get some inspiration.
Good. What's the inspiration? This D8?
I believe it's a D8.
It's not gonna be enough.
Look at it.
Oh.
Bardic inspiration
That
is
last
a
spirit
D8.
guardian with my old frail grandpa. Saved you 2 points.
Did it do it?
20 to hit. 20 hit?
20 just hits.
Ooh! That is 15 points of damage.
You can see like your claw goes across their chest and it like opens up. You figured it out. Good. And she like drops the club and just like drops onto all four. And you just see like all of her gear kind of like meld into her body as she grows to be like a very large polar bear.
With breasts?
I mean, a female polar bear would, so I'll let your magic take that.
Smokes.
Oh god!
It's your turn.
Even larger in
wait,
this
no,
room?
you
No, that's
attack,
a
it's
bonus.
my turn.
Yeah.
I punch you again.
No.
I hate you this time.
You're doing it.
25 to hit.
Oh yeah.
4 points.
Over double my AC.
You take 15 points of piercing damage
Minus 5.
as she bites into your form.
10 total.
Okay.
Can I cutting words to reduce the damage?
Sure, if you want.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
It's just a D8 though. You got 2D6 to do yours?
Yeah, man.
I mean, yours isn't
How
as
many
good,
times
but
can you do that, though?
As long as I'm raging.
Really?
I'm punching.
Every round while you're raging?
It says while I'm raging. It's a reaction. So actually, that second attack, I couldn't have done it in a reaction. So you add 2 points of damage.
And then
Doesn't matter.
you can reduce 2 points of damage. I rolled it too.
Okay, so we're
Leave it as.
Yeah, she bites into your, like, just kind of like ka-chonk right over your shoulder, like kind of behind your head, and like pulls you to the side and just like backs up.
Okay, I'm gonna try a bite attack this time.
Sure, yeah.
You need some more inspiration? I feel like you need it all the time.
I can barely hit her.
Okay.
If I hit her, then she has disadvantage on attacks against you.
You can't hit her.
You're not, this is a
you guys
1v1.
shouldn't be fighting at all.
I'm just give you some inspiration so you can have a D8. I'm still
Okay.
playing the bass.
Okay, well,
You got the soundtrack in the fight.
I'll use the stupid D8 and get a total of 15 to hit.
You like rumble forward, and she kind of just like swats her head to the side and knocks your.
Get rid of those dice.
You're gonna run out of dice.
Switching to different dice.
She rears back to bite you again. Actually, no, this will be a claw. With a 9 to hit you.
That does not hit, just barely.
that's her turn. It's your turn.
Okay.
I go to punch Smoke again, but I'm like, oh no, he didn't get hit that time, and I miss his leg. I don't really connect it under damage.
You lose range.
Oh, I still attacked him.
Oh, you still... Oh, that's true.
I just didn't hit his AC, so I tried to take damage.
Are you still listening to my bass song?
Like it's, I think it's
Is it the Rocky
Get
attack?
I don't know.
No, I had attack.
What? I had the polar bear.
Okay, I had the polar bear. I'll do another
Well,
inspiration.
you gotta have that song for it. I do. Well, you should.
Alright, I need the
For
inspiration.
Frozen Man.
God. You're using like Versera/Ponto dice.
Yeah, well, he's had to resort to
That
those.
is-
You're supposed to be a large creature. You should be using the big dice.
23 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
Okay.
He's a large creature, and that's why the dice
He's
look so
cheating.
small.
Little dice.
It's like
And damage.
quantum dice.
Perfect.
That's all I got left. The rest of my dice failed me.
I can lend you my dice.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4 or something. Pre-round.
She kind of looks back at you, and you see like a great. And she like shrinks back down, and her gear kind of like appears through her fur. Good. So you can transform and hit. You understand me.
Speaking common?
She's speaking common in front of you. Good. Transform back.
Okay. I come back to myself. She takes my necklace.
You're found by the oldest trick in the book.
What?
I crit to punch Smoke one more time.
Looks like it's over, Ponto.
11 points.
A ball
Half.
damage.
Fucking
I'm
like,
raging.
like right above your knee, like in
Actually, I
that
didn't
weird
have the
soft
other ones.
spot.
So I should gain a couple. Gain 2. And then 11.
Your like knee buckles
Nice.
down, and you hit the ground, and Ponto's looking at you, just like,
Sorry, I thought that this was like the big
The
climax of
crescendo?
the fight. That
I think
really
your
needed
hit
to-
was the
to
climax.
I speak to her in Druidic
What's running down his leg?
and say that she's
Blood.
an inspiration to me.
you have a choice now, Eddie. Back into Druidic. You can become one like.
Yes, please.
What about Mrs. Yeti?
Figured you would say that. 2 days' times, the party will need to protect themselves from you.
They killed him?
What? Why? What? Who that now?
I don't think we understand this. We were talking.
Yeah, we're talking
Talking
Druidic.
Druidic.
Oh,
It's an unpleasant change.
Okay.
She pulls out kind of like this, like medicinal bag, and she's like, brew this into tea. Drink it before the night. Calms it, sort of.
Okay. I take it from her.
You will be gifted the powers that look like me. Do it to protect this land.
I will indeed. You can trust me on this. This is everything I live for. What if I distance myself from my allies that night? Is that
Oh, work. Your instincts might take over too much.
okay? I will.
It's better to warn. Ironically, this place wouldn't be that bad to have it happen.
How big is the goat cage?
We were
There was a big enough cage to put an ogre in.
Oh, that's
not big enough for a giant elf.
And we don't know any of this.
And she looks back. You kinda
Why don't you
just
stick
see-
around for 2 days?
She's like, moves her hand, and like, You just kind of see this, like, all of your wounds just slowly heal up. You should feel much better.
You just try to get in the way there.
Just kind of turning to the side, showing the black and blue leg.
Where you didn't use any of those hit dice on that long rest?
No, I fully...
Did you take 10 extra hit points?
Oh, I
that
didn't.
you were-
No, I
You
didn't.
didn't even take the 10 temp HP?
I
So
used
I'm at
all those.
69.
That's 69, right where you want to be.
At
Now you're in
72.
the zone.
Everything's perfect.
Will I see you again?
When will I see you again?
Fate cross our paths again.
If you need help with anything, know that I am one with your heart. I can help you anytime you like. And my friends will help as well, should they need to.
Is this still druidic?
Yeah. So you shut your fucking mouth!
Yeti's probably asking for help dealing with all of those mushroom people
Yeah,
down in the
probably.
basement. That's probably what's happening.
I don't say a
Oh,
fucking word about the mushroom people at all.
She'd be a very helpful to get rid of those.
Yeah, probably do it herself, but
And I bow down very
we
respectfully.
want to help. Too.
Yeti's
Stand
making
up.
a good
It's
case for
fine.
our fight.
Stand up.
Okay, I stand up. No, I didn't make a good case for our fight.
We think you did.
I barely
Yeah.
hit her.
That must be what you're saying in Druidic right now.
She turns to the rest of your group.
That was
He
awesome.
has accepted my gift. 2 days' time. We will need to be there for it.
What happens in 2 days?
Zoko can tell you. What are you doing with the weird mushroom people in the other room?
We do not know.
I would be wise to just leave. Let sleeping dogs lie where they are.
They're petrified people.
You know, that sounds a lot like my advice.
Do you have any insight?
All I know is they're changed from what they were.
Oh,
Have they been there for a long time?
Don't know. Only smelled something like that once or twice.
You were saying that there's like a real bad stench around this place. Is it the Duegar specifically, or was it like
Smell
these
funny.
like cursed rocks that they're collecting?
I was thinking the same thing. They smell fun.
The
Rocks
mushrooms.
are not
I spit on the ground.
Don't you don't you embarrass me, Smoke.
We got 2 suck-ups in our party now. Brown noses.
And she kind of like walks over to you. Where have you been? You are not from here.
No, I'm from the Rihanna Plateau. Far away.
Swords.
I wish I had your fur.
He's a bit of a pussy.
I'm a big pussy.
The biggest.
But I'm here with my friends, and we're trying to help.
Do that.
Have you seen these Chardalon rocks that exist? I have many of them in my possession.
Did you pull some of it out?
Yes.
Everyone sees this.
Yes. I just took 12. Everyone's fine with it. Right, Ponto?
We're all just giving you the stink eye.
Yeah.
They apparently
Bottom of the well.
can corrupt people. Have you heard of such
That
things?
I've been told as well.
Do you think he should hang on to them? He's very easily corrupted.
Never been corrupted. I've been holding them for months.
You just got corrupted. Like 3 seconds ago.
Corrupt? They seem to be not as corrupting as the speculation says.
I would not hold on to them for long.
Okay, I walk to the well and drop every Charlene rock I have, which is 13 down the well.
13. Area Ponto counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
From now on,
13.
none of us hold these rocks. It has been said. It is spoken.
Do you need to be taught a lesson as well?
Some people say I do. Panto teaches me lessons all the time.
And they kind of like look down at, like they're taller than you, and like they're framed and they look down.
Smoke, when he like looks over his shoulder to be like, right, Ponto? Ponto's like 15 feet over to the side.
My good friend Ponto.
Zoinks!
And she like pulls out this like huge great axe off of her back as well.
I don't flinch.
Oh, God. Oh, she
I'm
gave you
just
a
looking
sniff.
straight up at her.
She wants some pussy.
Mike.
We used to battle with my tribe the way you guys did. It was a great honor in our tribe.
You want to go a few rounds? I'll get the ring girl out again.
She's waiting if you want.
You want to fight?
Try your metal against her.
Well, we just had a really big fight yesterday.
We have a new challenger!
Oh, yeah. Smoke is
In the
strong as
left
can
corner!
be.
Ding, 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 ding.
I weak
From the Rayana Plateau!
And you can see like the
Weighing
axe
in
is
and
like, it's like this
lean
old
200
broken
pounds!
like pole, and it's just like it's like you can see the hand grips on her hand has worn into this like oaken pole, and the blade is like black with like these kind of like white stripes that almost like line through it, and there's like bits of bone and like a couple chips in the blade as well. Like it looks super old.
I pull up Songo. Slowly.
I'll show you.
Just kind of see
I'll
like
show you mine if you
her
show me
son, and
yours.
she'll just like you'll see it's like you can get the first.
Really? Alright.
Minor illusion. Ring girl comes out. Round 1!
Okay.
The ice octagon.
Quincy's gonna cast Calm Emotions.
What?
What?
Rage. Nope.
Yes, every round that he rages.
You can have the first attack.
Okay, well, I bonus action Empower.
Sure.
Man, is that action?
No, it's bonus
It's a
action.
bonus action. Yeah, okay, so I went up to 18. And I'll be.
Kind of just like
I'll just kind of look at her and I'll bow a little bit. Show some respect.
kind of just hear this low.
And I'll just lunge at her. Hit her.
Yeah, go right ahead. She doesn't move.
Alright.
She's nearly impossible to hit. Be careful.
Ooh. Ooh. 11.
You see this big swing, and she just like grabs the sword with one hand and just pulls it to the side and just kind of.
And I rip it free and I hit again. New dice.
Oh, new dice. Here we go.
18.
Oh.
And she just like. You just see like the way she moves is just like unnerving, like almost like the weird optical illusion of like white on snow just happens to move in front of you, and you just swing where she was, and she just like moves around, and like you're going through, and she just like kicks the blade, so you're spinning, and you just see this turn, and the back of the axe clocks you in the back of the head
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
with a natural 20.
Oh.
Of course.
Second attack with a 21 to hit.
That is. Might need a rest after this.
Yeah, I've got no
This is-
wild shapes anymore.
Sorry.
Should I have
I
those
need to
still?
change the
Or?
die because this is a different die I got to roll.
What do you need?
No, I got it. I just...
You need a few extra D10s?
No, I don't. I need
D12s? Oh, yeah, here, I got you.
No, I got some. It's quite alright.
Plus 8. So I'm up to 18.
17 points of bludgeoning from the first attack.
Up to 8.
Yep. And then another 14 points of... You are not raging.
Bonus.
You are not raging because you used your bonus action to empower.
No, but I was raging while I was helping him.
And then you had a conversation.
Oh, you're right.
And
You're
you
right.
raged right.
Okay, so another 9 damage.
And then 14 from the second strike.
Ow.
Mercy! Beg for mercy, it's your only chance!
Except this time blood comes out.
Yeah. Probably like a small chip of tooth comes out as well.
Well, that tickle. I'm gonna bonus action rage.
Boner action?
Boner action rage. I am still a little aroused.
Your loincloth perks up.
It's perked up a bit.
A little tempting.
This is how we court on the Rihanna Battle.
Court.
Copyright.
Okay, that's a dirty 20.
That just hits.
Alright. Well, that's pretty good. Uh, 19 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
Oh, she's raging. Something. Second hit. Nope.
Okay. What did you roll?
5 plus 8, so 13. Hit the whiff.
Hit her in the whiff?
She kind of looks down. I've swung the sword for a while.
This is part of my ancestry.
And you can see she just like unnaturally moves both hands, and you can see like both hands on the axe now coming down at you.
Oh, yeah!
21 to hit.
That is.
She's
Second
amazing!
swing is 18 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, yeah, Murtok.
23 points of slashing damage total.
So, 11.
And
The tooth that did come over.
and she's like looking very fresh, like barely a scuff on her.
Alright. Just gonna swing.
Okay, keep going.
You can surrender! There's no shame in it. She is the greatest.
There is no surrender.
I'll play my bass for Smoke. I'll give him some bardic inspiration.
Yeah?
You get a D8 on this swing.
Okay, well, do I have to use it?
No, you can save it.
Okay, so that is a 25.
Yep, that hits.
Let's see how fresh you are on this. 18 points of slashing damage. Stupid thing.
So the same as your stupid thing.
Yeah. All mine's 0. That's. Is that cocked?
I don't know.
Your tray has anti-cocking technology.
Yeah, that's cocked. It's not on a flat.
Okay.
Ooh, 25 again.
Yep, hits.
Oh. 24 points of slashing. And then I'm going to bonus action dodging.
So wisdom.
Yep. DC 16.
She passes with flying colors.
I still spittle on her.
Yeah.
Does that work on us too? Do we run away?
It's just for one round.
Yeah.
She would get disadvantage on her.
This is defective.
Are your hit points below half yet?
Yeah.
She'll kind of smile. And just like put away her axe. Slow down. Got a long way to go.
Oh, man. She's so awesome. She made you look so bad.
Whew, that was amazing.
You
You put your sword away,
I put it away.
and she completely cold cocks you straight in the face. Just like you can make a Constitution check.
Oh, no.
Check or save?
Save.
Oh, it wasn't a 17. That's an 11.
You see lights and stars and just conk.
Ass over tea kettle backwards.
No, you just like it's like watching a wall fall. It's just like.
But I
straight
got
down.
a big dumb grin on.
Yeah.
And you can see his like eyes roll back and just like you just see like. Oh.
And then it's just a flagpole.
And you can see she looks at. Hard try.
He's dumb, but he's got a good heart.
You're mage-handing me?
No, she is.
She sees the shiny one and the wrinkled one.
I didn't say that your loincloth came up. I just said it's just standing there.
Alright.
Sometimes young people need to be put in their place.
He means well. He's a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
He's just hasty.
It's all good. Anyways, let those beings stay in their chamber.
Do I get healed?
Okay. What brings you here? Is there anything we can help you with?
I saw smoke
Oh, okay. You just happened to be passing by.
along these lines a lot between the towns, picking up scraps of information. Not
Wow.
many people accept me into their town looking like this.
What information can we share, Ponto? We've learned much.
Quincy, your mind is still brimming with all the information that you read last night. So what you choose to do with that, that's your business. I just want to let you know, like, even though you couldn't read the book in the morning, or like you had to like concentrate to read it, all that knowledge is still in there, and you have like no idea how you started to read that. That's not the way Quincy sounds.
The spine of the world. To the west.
Not quite home. Farther.
What do you know of that area?
Many of these folk who live there. Been there for many years now.
You mean the dwarves?
Yeah.
Huh?
The ugly ones that look like they haven't crossed the sun. They smell funny like this place, like those things.
The dwarves live in our homelands.
They walk. You should kill the ones that you find.
This is ill omen. Bad news.
We need to go there.
I agree. Where I'm from, this part of the world, the dwarves are there. We could kill them.
Okay.
Why do you want to go there?
Well, I always thought I had to go north, but now there's something drawing me west.
Well, we are here in the north, so this must be what you needed to be here for.
Oh,
What, though? We didn't find anything.
the book.
Book?
Pull out the book.
You think the book drew you here?
Maybe.
Oh. Do you still feel the pull to the north?
Yes, you
I do.
Yeah.
Further?
Farther north.
Further north than this was the north and north.
This is like he wants to walk for miles into the
Oh my goodness. the unknown. What about the devil worshippers at Cardinival?
Those little fools holed up in a wall.
Yeah, you haven't taken care of them. We were going to get to that. It's next on our list. But maybe we could go together.
Bite her dick.
Don't.
Or fill out a card.
You're not there. You're unconscious.
We planned on dealing with those next. Don't trouble yourself.
Deal with it. Go back with what you found. I'm assuming somebody sent you here.
Yeah. We were sent here by Colin O'Leary.
I don't know.
In my mind, I spit, but you just see drool come down my face.
But that checks.
We came from East Haven and traveled through Caer Konig to come here to see what was going on. We want to learn the mission of these dwarves. Do you know anything of what they plan?
Not really.
Okay.
Where are you headed next?
I'm headed into the unknowns between here and the next. Where I go from there, I don't know.
North? Are you headed north?
No, I'm headed southwest.
Oh, do you have maybe like a calling card or a walkie-talkie, somewhere we can get a hold of you?
She pulls out like a piece of fur. Here. It's just fur.
Is it
We could scry on her with it.
lefto fur?
Yeah. Oh, that one sinks in slowly. It's.
You're real proud of yourself for that, aren't you?
I think that's inspiration. I'm inspired.
Next time Ray GMs, you get it.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
If you remember.
Yeah.
No. There's no real way to find me other than setting fires in the unknown.
Okay.
If you need me, I'm there for you. You let me know.
Usually check into our tribe once a year.
Well, maybe we'll set a smoke signal for you. That apparently works.
It's been some years for me. I have not been back.
You should see your parents are still there. Good people.
They're dead now.
I'm sorry.
They were the best. My wife's there though, so I haven't gone back for a while.
And like she like rummages through her like big like kind of like ceremonial necklace, and you can see like huge whale tusks on the front of it, and she kind of just like slowly breaks one of them off. Here, you're one of my kind now.
Thank you so much.
I'm a whale tusk now, guys.
You have no idea what honor this means to me. You shut up.
Keep it on your person.
He's sleeping.
If you find another,
His whale
With
tusk
that.
is sticking out.
they're one of us.
With a tusk.
Yes.
Wow. This is amazing.
You can put it in your thigh pouch.
Yes, my thigh pouch is empty now that I've taken the rock away.
You're a Tuscan Raider.
Oh my gosh. Seems to be a decent day of travel. Be on your way. Keep your eyes to the hills. I don't know what else is here.
Thank you so much.
If you find those green creatures, don't reveal whatever that is.
We weren't sure. Thank you.
Just smells foul. Like poison. Bitter.
Maybe we should burn them from above.
I feel like it would be really bad to just leave them if it's that bad.
Yeah.
Or we could. I'm going to be trying to roll smoke over onto his side so he doesn't like choke on his tongue.
Yeah.
He's got a
kickstand.
And training wheels.
Should we try to destroy the creatures? Is there a risk of them spreading?
Figure something out. Whether I light the whole place on fire or
You're
maybe just them.
so
Yeah.
you're taking care of it.
You got it.
I'll deal with them.
Okay.
If you, I would just normally leave them and barricade it.
Hmm.
It doesn't seem to be seeping out. Can't smell it outside.
All right, let's have breakfast and then be on our way.
She like sits down and kind of like just like rips the goat like rib from rib and just like kind of like here like serves you a bit.
Oh, awesome! Thank
Walks
you.
over to smoke, just kind of like pours cold water on your face.
Oh.
You have a good nap.
Ooh. Yes. Yes, that was quite the sucker punch. Anyways, is there some goat?
Yes, there is. Here, have some.
I'm just gonna grab it and sucker punch you.
You can go ahead and try.
I'm gonna try.
Go right ahead.
Natural 20.
Oh,
bastard!
The ring girl comes out. Round 2.
Yes, these movie claws.
Bludgeoning damage. So
Yeah. So 1 plus 1.
yeah, she got you. Crunch.
I kind of owed you for that one.
supposed to add your strength mod to that.
I was out for more than a minute, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Remember, you get shit strength.
Yeah.
His strength mod is 1.
I empowered to 18, but then I was out for over a minute, so it's gone.
And then she kind of looks down and he's like, "Good boy."
I enjoyed that.
It tickled.
Yeah. I am a
She
light.
like- kind of like when she taps you, you kind of feel your wounds close up as well.
Oh, really?
And you get healed as well.
I'm going to.
Make sure to respect
I'm
your
gonna
elders.
hand her. As an apology, it's some goat milk if you'd like.
I'm gonna warm up the goat for an hour. Take a
And
rest.
she's just like bites down and just like rips it from its like and like cracks the bone and eats the marrow out of it.
I try and copy everything she does, like a fanboy. But it takes me an hour.
This verbiage coming through is hilarious.
This is driving me nuts.
Names.
Me too. I do a big smile, and you know, if there's a middle tooth chipped right out.
I am Oyaminartok. Who am I speaking to? Rather than so called.
I am smoke.
That is funny now.
You see? See what? Yeah.
Smoke Donna.
Did you spell her name again one more time, please?
Oyaminartok.
Tattooing it. Yep. Okay.
Oyaminartok.
Okay, I had it pretty close. Thank you.
Small one.
Ponto.
Ponto one.
Good half.
He's our leader.
Last young one.
Oh,
Dang.
oh, it's a Quincy. Quincy Purdue.
And I am Maximus Overtone. Perhaps you've heard of me. My name is pretty famous around here.
No.
Well, you know, in the cities.
Yeah, don't really
Well, if you do, you'll have heard of me.
Maximus, you should tell me about Frozen Man.
What was that, kickstand?
Frozen Man.
New nickname, Kickstand.
Otherwise known as Chaos. Big stand. Take care traveling outside. He's walking around, just getting weirder and weirder. Those dwarves are making something
over to where they're making
Sorry.
something. More north, I imagine.
Huh?
Did she heal me for this? All the way?
She only used 2 spell slots.
It stands
That's
back.
fine.
How many rounds did I fight her?
4.
More than he did.
I took 85 damage.
I did more
Or no,
damage.
that's not true. 95 damage because of your temp. 95 damage.
But I did more damage.
You're still alive.
That's all the hit points of a giant elk and a polar bear and some of mine and all the temp you gave me
And all the damage that we reduced.
and the reductions.
Oh, that's right.
And you were dumb enough to go up against her.
That was enchanted.
He was thinking with his other head.
Do you have a name for yourselves?
We are Ponto and the Pontaloons.
But in the cities, we're known as Maximus and the Miners.
Just as bad.
Worse.
If I hear them, I will know it's you.
Maximus is a singer.
You want to have a sing-off right now? Oh, well then it would be easy for me.
Why don't you use each other's best attributes? You sing and she hits.
Yes.
She like
and we'll
stands,
judge it.
she like takes her axe and kind of like stands up and with like her effort kind of stance.
See if you can finish Bohemian Rhapsody before she kills you.
Finish
That's about how far you get. Blessings on your travels.
And to you, whale friend.
Whale friend?
Yeah, we're whale folk.
Tusk, Tusk sister.
Hey, Sister Soul Tusker.
What?
New nickname.
Blessings on your travels.
I bow again.
I just walk away. I'm tired. Like, not sure how to be around her.
She stands up. I will deal with this place.
So we should head back to...
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go back to Caerconic, I guess, right?
And you kind of see like she's
Care
like
Dinaball.
starting to mutter some like magical words, and you can kind of see like as she walks and slowly, you can see like ice slowly start to spread out a bit.
Wow, she's so cool. I smoke?
That is one cold bitch. I say quietly when we're far away.
Yes.
And that's where we're going to take a 5-minute break.
Oh, God.
Nobody at all mentioned this.
What?
The
Ice Maiden?
Ice Maiden.
She's pretty awesome.
So in 2 days,
In 2
in
nights.
game days,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
you will have an event happen to your body.
You're going to be a were-yeti.
I'm all grown up.
No, you will technically, you've been infected with lycanthropy,
Oh. Alright.
and you will now be a werebear race.
Oh, damn.
You will actually slightly grow but you will keep your human form unless you choose to indulge in the more wild side and become more animalistic, and you can become a hybrid form, like she was at all times, or you can go full forward.
When she went full polar bear, she got bigger.
Much bigger.
Yeah.
She was bigger than I was as a polar bear?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, okay, cool.
That's awesome.
I will message you some stuff. Take it into account.
Well, you have to fight that in 2 days.
Yeah, but have you seen how I roll? I'm not going to hit you.
Well, he's not control of it when the change happens.
We put him in that big cage.
I think what'll be the best is if Art rolls for me when I fight you
No,
guys.
I cannot roll for you because I've rolled way too many natural 20s tonight.
Let's go into a very dense city.
Well, so she did say maybe we should stay here, but then it was awkward because she was staying here.
Like goodbye, and then you walk.
And it was we were like kind of walking together.
Oh, we decided to come back.
You didn't destroy everything yet, did you?
Well, our next mission was to hit Caer Denival on the way back through Caer Coneg to East Haven.
Is Denival before Coneg then?
Yes.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Because we gotta travel through.
So spicy.
We have to travel
That's such
through one
spicy
community.
food,
to get
and it was
this.
like that is
We have to
perfect.
get from where we are
A little bit of
to
acid.
Caer
like
Denival,
hot sauce
Caer
sitting here,
Coneg
like-
to East
A
Haven.
little bit
If we're
leftovers?
going south.
Yeah.
Second
Unless
round.
we just go north right now.
We could head north right away. And then I'm far away from people. I can't hurt anybody.
Just drop you off in the tundra.
How about you go north with Quincy?
Yes. Yes.
We'll just tie the shield to him.
Do you have any sense of how close to this thing you've become?
On for this?
I won't talk about it unless we're
Okay.
recording.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
okay.
I've been recording. I haven't stopped it.
Oh, what?
I haven't stopped it.
This whole time?
Fake break. Well, we talk about game stuff.
Alright, well.
I'm not saying anything until he stops.
Alright,
recording.
fine.
I'll edit it out.
Yeah.
He'll edit it out.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, we know his editing. He tried to put music. He's like, fuck this shit.
Yeah,
It's too much
fuck
work.
music.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going.
Stop talking drugs.
So she's in the room walking over to the other half. You guys are left. The door, FYI, the door is still closed and locked. She came through the tunnel.
Oh.
She figured that out.
The little tunnel that we came through?
Yep.
As a big polar bear?
She could
You
be
don't-
smaller.
You don't know that. You just know that that's obviously the logical way of how she got here, right? Either that or she climbed up the well. As Maximus, that's...
So once she leaves, I'm going to say to the guys, she explained to me that I'm going to drink this tea 2 nights from now, and then I will be dangerous. And you guys need to be prepared.
That's not quite what she said. The
Well-
tea would help in the transformation.
Yeah.
Be less bad.
The tea doesn't cause it.
No, the tea doesn't cause the
the meta
transformation.
pigeon heard it.
I'm letting you know.
Meta-cat?
She explained it. She said I drink this tea 2 nights from now,
And it will help with the transformation.
and it will help with my transformation. But I'm going to not be in
Just
control
like-
of myself.
Loose leaf tea or
That's
Open
it.
the-
I don't
open the
let
bag.
anybody see this tea.
Yeah.
Fuck off from my tea.
Who can sleight of hand that?
And she suggested that it's good for me to not be near anyone else during that time, but to stick with you guys, because she doesn't want me to get away. So it might be that I attack you guys. I don't know.
Okay, you said that you're going to explain this to us when she leaves, but
Yeah,
isn't she staying to take
she's-
care of the
she's
mushrooms?
walked
She's
over.
walked away.
She walked over towards there, out of line of sight. You guys can't see her anymore.
Let's open the drawbridge and just go up the main gate.
Sure. So
But-
where do we want to go, though? That's the question.
Yes. Is this a good location for you to go through
She
your...
suggested it might
change?
not be bad because I can't get away. Maybe
So we just have to hold up here for 2 days.
we could do that, or we could just make sure we're not in a town. I can't be in a town 2 days from now.
Right.
Because you guys are going to be able to collectively control me, no problem. The lot of you is way more powerful than just me. So,
Okay, so we could just do like a jam session for 2 days, have band practice.
how
Band camp.
Yeah.
how do
Remember
you
one time
feel
it's-
in terms of
Huh?
getting closer
Name
to
of
the
the
thing?
episode.
For next one.
Sure.
Oh no, it's still going.
Oh,
Only
it's
9
gotta
o'clock.
be north from here.
Do you
One
feel
time
like
at
you've
band
gotten halfway to it? Do you have any sense of that?
Not really.
Huh.
Correct. You just know it's north.
Yeah, so if we still gotta
It's
go
not
north...
stronger. It's not.
And there's no communities that we know of north of here. So
None on the map.
if I need to not be near anybody, we could spend our next 2 days just going wherever he's going. Can you... I know you've not really wanted to tell us this, but if we're going to pursue this, can you tell us where you came up with this thing? Why did you start feeling
you somewhere about there?
And there's none of the 10 towns.
No,
is north of us.
You're like, you can scroll out.
Oh, yeah.
So we're actually close to Kelvin's Cairn?
You're actually fairly close to Calvin's Cairn, is correct.
Should we just go to Calvin's Cairn and wander there for 2 days?
Quincy could get in some tobogganing.
Well, and Cair Dinaval is between here and Calvin's Cairn. No, it's between here and Cair Conning.
We're
north of Conning right now.
That's Conning.
Yeah.
And we're somewhere in there.
Oh.
So it's like southeast of us.
So
I agree. We shouldn't go into town.
We just gotta go.
Well, we could travel, like, it's less than a day's travel for us to get to Conning, right? As long as...
it would definitely be less than a day's travel to get to Cair Conning.
Yeah.
As long as we're between the two. Like, we could go to Conning today, spend the day in Conning, and then travel
head north
that night.
And then go north.
Or north.
Is there good shopping there?
No.
If we just go all north for a whole day, and then that night you go crazy in the bushes...
That's an episode name, too. Crazy in the bushes.
I don't need to be, like, 1,000 miles away from community. If we're between Conning and Denival, and we stay the night in a camp, that's
But when are we going to go north? There's this question mark out here.
Why don't you tell us what you know about this draw to go north? Because you've not said much to us. Like,
I just know there's something that's drawing me north. And
when did it start, this thing that drew you north?
I told you guys, but you don't fucking listen to me.
Well, tell us again.
That's true.
What? Did you say something?
Would you like to tell us again?
I'm good with going north. I just want to know what we're walking
fucking
into.
yippersnappers.
Yippersnappers.
You forgot that you told us that.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's go north. What are we walking into?
Into the tundra?
Well, the other concern is if you change and we're out in the middle of nowhere and you decide that you're going to leave.
Right.
And you change into something much faster than us. We're going to leave much faster than us.
I can definitely change into something much faster than everyone.
And then we can't stop.
Yeah.
But if we stay here...
There's the cage here. We could use the cage.
Where there's cage, where there's walls, then at least it'll slow you down.
Put a claw around.
Help with that,
But you could also change into something that's small enough to fit between the bars. And then
I feel like I'm going to be... I'm just guessing, but I feel like I'm going to be kind of in a sort of a fit of rage, not using all my abilities. I don't know. Yeah, I could do that. If I do that, then I'm through the bars.
Or you might turn into something big enough to just break through the cage.
If you turn it through the bars, it'll kill them.
I made roughly an X by Calvin's Cairn where you guys are. Quincy, to your knowledge, where the other X is, to the south or to the west. You can see the red X where Gord's mouse is, right there in the middle of the spine of the world.
Mm-hmm.
That's roughly where you would say that map takes you.
I say we go to the spine of the world and kill some orcs.
Orcs.
That's good fun.
Orcs?
Yeah.
Duegar.
Wow.
We could go up to the spine of the world and just let loose after
Orcs killed my parents.
After they find out that
I say
Duegar killed.
We're north right now. We need to be doing everything up north. We don't come back here. We got to take care of the north stuff now.
Yeah.
Nothing on the map.
I'm good with that, but we're walking blind into this, and
right?
he's not telling us anything about why we're going there.
Also, we have this. We have this tendency.
As far as you guys know, I will let you know some history because when he grabbed the crystal, he had like this sudden impulse
Right.
to walk north.
And you still have the crystal.
Yeah,
Have you tried to identify the crystal?
I rub it every night. And
How come I don't get to play with evil rocks? You guys let him hold this
Yeah,
one.
why don't you let someone else hold on to that rock?
We tried taking it away from him too. You won't give it up. We tried taking it away from you. You won't give it up.
But you
We just
weren't
need
as
to find
persuasive.
somebody that he really respects.
Yes.
He'll just give up his.
I
evil
kind of
rock.
miss my rocks now, though.
No, you don't.
They're just down the well. They're just down the well over here.
Yeah, I could go get one.
15 of them.
I could go get my favorite one back.
my rock is not an evil
The
rock.
well-worn one.
How do you know that? Did the rock tell you that?
Yeah,
His rock talks to him.
it's my rocky talkie.
Would you let Ponto look the rock over to see if he can learn anything about it?
Let him touch your
I
rock.
don't really want to touch that.
You want to see my rock?
Let me lick it.
He rubs every night. It's nice and polished.
You kind of hear.
Patina!
You hear some like low rumbling over to the one side of the
Where the fungi was.
yeah, and then you feel this like not dark, but like this cold blast of air kind of wash through, like almost like backlash onto you guys.
She's amazing. She can earthquake the world. That's unbelievable.
This is happening right now. We're missing. You could have been seeing what. There's a show going on downstairs. You're missing out.
What did she think about Aura?
I didn't ask her.
You should ask her about, what about Aura?
You mean the Frostmaiden?
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, no, I didn't ask her, so I guess it's too late for that. Trying to have a serious game of D&D right now.
Me too.
You should never ask a girl about oral on the first time you meet her.
Well,
I've met her before. She was a member of my tribe in the spine of the world.
Well, why don't you ask her if she likes Aura or doesn't like
So
Aura?
you don't know her stand on oral.
Okay, we also need to make sure that in 2 days' time, we're not, spent by the time we get to the end of the day.
Yeah?
Because we have a habit of doing that.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
come on.
So maybe we just stay here. That's a good.
If we have to run into
That's a
oral,
good reason to
Like,
stay here.
we want to make sure that by that time, we're as if it was the beginning of
But
the
actually,
day.
I need to
Ideally,
cast all my
you
spells,
need to be spent.
right?
Yeah.
I can cast all my spells
Yeah.
before we go to sleep
And your wild shapes.
and use my wild shapes.
I
up.
could beat you up to 1 hit point.
You probably wouldn't be able to. I seen you try and fight Oyama there, and it didn't go very well.
Oyama?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Rock talk.
She's out by the lake country, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see her slowly walking back from there. Well, they won't be getting out of that for a very
Oh,
long
you're
time.
back.
Thank you very much.
We had a few more questions to ask you. How'd it go?
Yeti has a very important question for you.
Did you get any of that mushroom dust on you?
No, it's frozen in there.
Oh, you froze them all.
Seems more efficient in this climate.
Is it safe? Can we go down there and check it out?
That's up to you.
Was there anything good down there?
Didn't go in there.
What are your what's your knowledge of the Frostmaiden? Have you any opinion of?
What's your stance?
What's your position?
Just a disaster.
Are you pro? Work. Yeah, you're
I'm sure you don't mind the climate she's created, but it's sort of unnatural.
It is a bit strange that it is stuck here.
We've had people say that.
It'd be better if the cycle continued.
Okay.
yeah.
I don't know what's going on or
Oh,
why.
so much.
If Gord has a problem with it, then you're really gone too far.
You can just see the wheels turning. BD Beyond keeps saying you're casting dissonant whispers over and over and over again.
Any insight into how she does the things she does?
I've seen things flying in the sky. Far to the north. Almost at the glacier.
North.
There's far to the north there nobody knows.
What do you know that is directly north of us here? We're going to head that way, maybe. You know of anything up there?
Do you have food on you?
Yeah, we can create.
Do you have shelter? The farther you go north, the emptier it gets.
With your abilities, your bear abilities, are you able to withstand the cold up there?
Fine.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll be fine then.
You will learn, maybe,
Oh, okay.
in 100 years' time.
Oh. Alright.
You are as old as I am.
Yeah, maybe.
You are still young.
Is it foolish for us to head north?
I wouldn't say foolish, but I would be prepared.
Okay. So maybe we don't head that way just yet.
Maybe we should get axe beaks if we're going to do a trip like that.
Yeah? We could get...
Are they good tasting?
giant chickens.
We'll buy one extra.
Maybe we need to go down to Caer Connig and get more supplies. Tents and protection. Shelter.
We always have the ice cave.
True.
What is your plan? Do you plan to leave or stay?
Well, get that big cage over there. We're thinking we'll put a Yeti in it for the transformation.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll stay then.
In the meantime, we're going to work on our band. I'm going to do my announcements.
Maybe you want to stick around for this transformation night.
It's been many years since I've seen one.
Yeah, that might might be good for you. And you haven't seen it in a while. This could be good for you too.
But we don't want to impose. So if you want to stay, you can stay. We're happy for you to stay, but don't worry about us. These guys have got my back.
You will be here in 2 days' time. I will see you in 2 days' time.
Okay, then we're staying for sure.
And maybe we'll have some new songs to show.
Band practice.
Oh God. Maybe I can go with you for 2 days and then come back. No.
I'll be
Oh.
back in 2 days.
Okay, that's fair too.
It is nice to meet you people.
He was nice to fight you.
It is an honor to see you again.
You're very good.
Ponto and Pantaloons Maximus.
Yes.
Just Ponto and the Pantaloons, really.
In
The
2
other
days, we will look to the east.
Yeah. On the dawn of the third day. Second day.
On the dawn of the third day,
The look in your eyes and take the heart of me.
I will see you all on the second night. Best
Okay.
of luck.
Thank you.
Sweet awesome.
Sweet awesome.
Is there anything you guys would like to do in the next 2 days?
Band practice.
I'm gonna run the stairs a whole bunch to the Eye of the Tiger. I'm gonna montage.
Okay.
Rocky
My new spirit
montage.
guardians, I'm going to try maybe meditating, getting more connected with it.
Sure.
We gotta
You
explore
start-
these mushroom caves.
To kind of go through some motions of practicing with your sword and movements, and bringing up your ancestral guardians. You can see kind of other leaders that you saw in your vision. They are there, and you can see them with their weapons and their gear.
Now I'll explain to the guys, I can actually maybe help you guys get hit. One of my ancestral guardians will try to block the blow. The hit. Sorry, Quincy. Block the hit and take away some of your damage.
They're gonna block blow.
No.
That's
what, Gord?
right there. That was the
not
edit
gonna
button
what?
right there.
Wow.
The real time
Live action editing.
Not saying anything. You guys said it all. I didn't say it.
No, we didn't say it. Gord said it.
So anyways, I could help you guys if you're getting hit. If you're within like 30 feet of me, I could take away some of the damage.
That was good.
Arm, peek in the mushroom cave door.
Yeah, you walk up, you can see this, like, frosted wall of, like, you know, when it kind of looks like an avalanche has hit something, you can see that frost, that, like, unearthly kind of goes along walls and comes out, like, it's like an event has happened here. Like, it's been, like, moisture that's been, like, rapidly frozen.
Any signs of the green...
A little
Chip
like-
a little mushroom off.
You can't go in the room yet. The door's still there. It's frozen. You can see the door's cracked. And, like, you can see just, like, ice protruding out of it. Like, the entire room must have been frozen.
Yeah, you can turn the ice into
Yeah.
water.
Get a little slide going into
Just to
the-
see if the fungus is still alive.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Maybe it's just frozen in behind here.
It might
So you go 5 feet deeper. Well, actually, you'll have to do it for, like, a minute. And then, like, kind of, like, you'll be able to, like, the door will fall out. And then you can see, like, just, like, the ice is, like, almost, like, unnaturally, like, bright blue. Like, it's been so rapidly frozen that it's got that, like, rapid blue compression to it. And you can see, like, bits of the whatever substance was in the air is frozen, but it's just, like, broken apart, almost like. So, you like, thaw through it, and you thaw through it, and it takes forever to unthaw anything in this, like, harsh, frozen nature. Like, you get to one of the little men, and they just kind of, like, puddle. It's just like goo on the bottom. Like, their fluids were frozen and broken down in the rapid expansion of water to ice with whatever compression.
No mushroom party.
But we could get into the rest of the structure. See what else is back there, those other doors.
It would take you at least a full day to excavate to get to half of the room. Like, that's how long this process takes. Of you working non-stop for 8 hours.
It'd be like a raggedy old bed.
So that's your choice on this. No, it would take this long. Like, you get kind of into the room, like maybe a foot or two into the room, and you can kind of see like a leg hanging out. And as soon as like you thaw it out, and the water hits the floor, like the leg just kind of like falls off of whatever it was, and just kind of like dissipates.
Okay. Turn around at that point.
Yeah. Ponto, what are you doing for 2 days?
I'm gonna figure out how to pile up a bunch of rocks, circular, that we can get a fire in the bottom of it, and then I want to get a big flat surface, and I'm gonna make myself a makeshift like forge.
Sure.
Probably take
At
me
least like
6-8 hours to like
a
get
half
it
day
done.
just to like make the forge, kind of like get like the right materials. You find like some iron,
I'd help with the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
So I'm not.
and like you kind of like make sure like you've got like, the right angles for like putting where you want the fire to heat up.
Use my multi-tool to be able to
Yeah.
like get the like air moving and everything
Yep.
through it, so I can blast it to be higher temperatures to actually melt the temperature.
That's at least the first day to complete all of that. You have a full second day.
I'm gonna start working on making a bunch of arrowheads, and I'm gonna dump all of my spell slots into it to magically infuse them.
Sure.
As we've talked about in the past.
How many else would you like to do?
Well, I wanna make probably like 10 and like test after making 5 of them to see how effective it is.
Sure.
And then
Roll
next
a
batch.
tinkering check.
I can test those out for you.
I would appreciate it if you would.
I'll set up like a little archery range where you can set up some practice targets
Yeah,
and
you
stuff.
can easily do that in your time. Like, you'll set up
Do you want me to
all
wear
the way at the end.
an apple?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
can you hold it
yes.
down here?
Yeah, just a little bit to the left where the new one is. I'll shoot it right through the head.
19.
It goes fairly well. They're a bit rough on the first couple too, and then you learn that you gotta turn it at certain times, and then like taking your multi-tool and then grinding down the fine arrows, and then while you're enchanting, call it enchanting because that's literally what it is. But using your artificer knowledge, and imbuing spells into them. What are you imbuing them with?
My catapult spell.
Interesting. So you've got these like arrowheads and shafts made up out of metal, I assume?
Well, I'm gonna. I don't think that the arrow shaft being metal would be very practical, so.
Depends if you're using the spell to catapult them.
No, the intention is to use them as arrows. So.
So you've made these arrowheads with catapult imbued into them. Roll a d10.
Okay.
10.
How many catapults of first level spell slot?
Yeah.
How many first level spell slots do you have? 4. You consume 2, but you make 10.
Okay.
And you have 10 fully functioning catapult spells being arrows.
Okay. So I'll spend the time. I'll work on doing that. I feel like it's. This is
How does that work? Shoots it, hits the catapult spell goes
about
off.
as good as it's gonna get. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I'll
Can I hold on to those for the next few nights?
offer an arrow over to.
Why you don't want to field them?
I'll hand an arrow over to Maximus.
You
and-
might know what they find. You'll find out.
Yeah, I might find out what they do. I don't want to.
Make a second tinkering check for like the shaft of the arrow and then the flushings.
that'll be 19 again.
Okay. So everything goes well. They seem fully functioning. Did you make a second one for the fletchings as well?
That'll be a dirty 20.
Perfect. They are 10 fully functioning arrows. Who are you giving them to?
I'm going to give a couple to Maximus so we can see what they do, see how they work out.
Okay.
I shoot at the target dummy.
Sure. What does the catapult spell do?
On a failed dex saving throw, 3d8 damage.
So they will increase the arrowhead damage by 3d8.
Okay. Will it fling him?
Nope. He'll like shoot it, and it will be like rockets off of that.
Oh, just more power to it.
Shoots more power to the
Yeah.
Okay.
So like you hit the target and like goes through the target and sinks in like at least a good 8 inches into the rock behind it.
It's a little like a sneak attack.
So I can like pin guys to the rock,
Or it'll go
immobilize
through them.
them, or I can hit 2 guys with 1 shot, or
Could
like
see.
it pushes 1 guy
Technically,
back.
catapult does that.
It's 2 guys with 1 shot.
Well,
Can.
in hitting something, the thing will, it stops once it hits something and does the damage. But it goes like 120 feet or 300 feet or something like that.
But you got extra damage with no. You don't need advantage or anything.
Object flies in straight line 90
Shoot, it
feet
just
in the
takes
direction.
time.
Problem is, I gotta hit.
Yeah.
Like, my biggest problem with the bow is that I couldn't hit anything. So now with longbow proficiency, maybe I can hit something.
Well, we'll
Quincy,
find
what
out-
are you
we'll find
doing
out
for 2
in
days?
2 days.
That's a good question.
You reading the book?
Yeah. I'm studying the book, and
polishing my rock.
We'll give you some alone time.
So, in the next day and a half, it's exhausting work trying to activate this ability. Like, it's such a amount of forced effort, and it's like you're working muscles that you've never used before. Like, it's a different part of your brain working, literally.
Okay.
So it's like,
brightest bulb in the tree.
no, it's exhausting work. Like when you're trying to do something that you haven't done before, and you can see the progress. So it's you're getting positive reinforcements, but it's effort that has been multiplied and multiplied because you know what it takes and the amount. It's you read most of the book by now, and it's like a detailed list of how many rocks were stolen, where they've been stolen from, what towns they've been stolen, other items that have been stolen, like the lights.
Is there any mention of what the final usage is?
They know that something is being built and constructed out of these rocks, made for the destruction of the 10 towns.
Does it mention what percentage or amount of rocks that have been stolen in comparison to the full amount that is required for what
Does not mention. But you know by the list a large amount, like probably in the neighborhood of coming close to a ton worth, like an actual ton of rock.
Okay. So we get 2 full long rests.
2 full. Well, you get 1 long rest, and then you come into the second night.
Okay.
So we can fast travel. The first night comes, you guys sleep, you lock Duegar. Ponto, you can roll a d20. Quincy, you can roll a d20, and so can Maximus.
2. 1.
Oh God, 5 total.
Um,
The worst weather you ever seen.
it is like blizzard-like conditions outside. Like
Good
it
thing
is
we're inside.
Sideways snow. It's coming into like the arrow slits and like scattering inside. Like you guys are now running out of beds to burn
Oh no.
to stay warm.
Is your Yama gonna make it?
This might delay her after you guys screwed up the weather so bad.
Right. Yeti, let's put you in the cage.
Not yet.
The
It's not
first night
done.
goes by without any events. The second day comes and goes. How much time do you have left? Ooh, really close. The second evening approaches as you hear a large.
I've been looking for a lock and a key during these 2 days.
Roll an investigation check.
Oh jeez. Why don't I help you with
Jingle,
that?
jingle, jingle. I have keys.
4.
I got this. Jingle, jingle,
4
jingle,
minus.
jingle. 4 minus 1.
No.
No, you don't find out. Do you have a lock and keys?
I got the keys off of him.
Yeah, for
He's
like
got
the chest
probably-
and.
he's got-
But I spent 2 days looking at them.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything.
Well, I got the keys that opened
Like,
up the
open up.
cages to let the goats out.
Correct.
So
At the big cage, though.
But what are the locks on the cages, or do they?
Well, one of the locks is broken from smoke.
Right.
Actually, no, from Quincy, like putting
Oh,
water
the
in and
ice.
like exploding it. But the big one was unhinged actually because it was the troll was let out.
But is the lock built into the door? Or is it a separate
Yes,
padlock?
the lock is built in like it's ka-chonk.
Can I have those keys? Just in case.
No.
you want the keys that we're going to put you in the cage?
Yeah, because I like trust issues, you know.
No, I have trust issues, so I'll hold on to them.
His trust issues trumps your trust issues.
Huh. But your trust issues are smaller than mine.
I mean, we
Because
can
he's
see
smaller than
we
you?
can see if one of these keys opens that cage before we put in it because
Yeah,
you're a
let's do
friend
that.
and I want to make sure that we can get you out.
Okay, that's great. That's a good compromise.
Yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
So at some point in time, we'll test to make sure that I have a key for this.
Yeah, so you have the key for this lock.
If we have to leave, we can throw you a ration for a week or two.
Okay, so the second night approaches. You'll hear a large kind of like on the front door, and you see like this snow-encrusted bear, just like
Hair flying to the side.
well, it's just like you can see like the ice that is just like naturally formed off of her.
The weather is fucking awful out there.
And you see it's just like as she kind of like stands up to like a more bipedal form, and she like closes the door.
Do we have a fire going?
We always got the bonfire going.
Not if I'm in a cage.
You can see out of the cage.
You can cast it 20 feet away, 60 feet away from you,
I
actually.
can cast it right beside me, too.
In the cave?
We put a bunch of wood in the cage with you.
I'm on fire!
Where are the
You
keys?
drank the tea.
Not yet, though. Should I now? Is now the time? Okay. I sit down on the ground and start a fire and boil some water.
Are you all prepared?
Did you take the lock there?
Yeah, we can open it up after everything's done. So
So
Okay,
the cage is
whenever
locked.
you're ready, you can.
Before we
cage.
do this thing, I got a speech prepared.
You go.
Are you
You
prepared?
go.
Well, you guys, before we do this thing, I know that you're all looking forward to it. If you really want to do something, you find a way. If you don't, you'll find an excuse. So, if we're going to do this thing, we just got to do it, okay?
This is the way.
So everybody gets temporary hit points from that,
Everybody gets 10 temporary hit points,
including Yeti.
I write those in.
including Yeti.
Yeah.
No, because it's creatures I choose, right?
I don't know. You tell me.
Or we could be in a different room.
But I already wrote it down, so.
It's what's it called? Oh, it's a feature, right?
It is.
It is at the bottom. Okay.
Oh.
Choose up to 6 allies, including yourself. So I can leave him out of it if I want.
You could add the polar bear check.
I can add the polar bear check.
Oyaminartok. Well, are we worried about me casting spells when I'm going through this transformation? Or is that something... Okay.
So this time, in addition to my inspiring leader, you find this speech to be very motivational.
I don't.
Oyaminartok and my other allies find it to be very motivational. So you have 10 temporary hit points. However, until you lose your temporary hit points, you have advantage on wisdom saving throws,
Damn! You should give
And-
that to me.
advantage on attacks.
What?
That's
Really?
insane.
That's crazy.
Nice.
As long as we have any temporary hit points.
It's you get 10 from the speech and 5 from this other thing. Now you can't have 2 sources of temporary hit points, but until those 5 are gone,
But we don't have those
So when we
five.
lose five-
Because the 10 is the thing we keep.
Yeah. So you use the ability, and then you overwrite the temporary hit points from the other one. So you have 10, and now you have both features active, but you only have 10 temporary hit
you only have
points.
10 temporary hit points.
So if
But
if
when you
lose five
lose the
of them-
last 5
Oh.
is when you lose that
Yeah.
that ability.
So
So,
when you have less than 5,
well, I see it
Yeah.
as like
When you lose
Well,
5 temporary hit points.
when you have 5 temporary hit points left, you don't have the advantage.
okay, but that would be the first 5, wouldn't it be?
I thought it would be.
There aren't first
You have
five.
10 temporary
So
hit
10,
points.
9,
5
8,
can
7,
never
6. So
override
when
the
you get
10.
down, when you go below 6, it's gone.
I don't know.
I'm just saying,
You let me know how that ability works. I'm not gonna.
I'm
unless
saying-
you want me to make a ruling on it.
if you use these temporary hit points, not that you have 2 sources, but if you have 10, the 5 of the 10 are the last 5. You're obviously going to use the first 5, and then you use the last 5 that are from the second ability.
But wouldn't the 5 replace the 10?
No, the 10 always stays because you never replace less.
Right.
So
You just
I don't
can't get
think
more. You can't get 15.
Yeah.
But I'm saying instead of the first 5 go, it would be the second 5. So you're using the first 5 that don't eat into the good 5. But once you lose all 10, you don't have the ability anymore.
So she walks over to you, Yeti, grabs the bag of herbs, like pulls this pot out of her bag and kind of like scoops a bunch of snow that's come in here, puts it on top of the fire, melts it, and then just like slowly undoes the bag and just dumps the entire contents in there.
Dust bunnies and all. Just the whole bag.
And like, you guys smell this very unearthly, strange, pungent smells come out of this pot, and she kind of like sticks her hand in there and stirs it a bit.
Who's cooking sock stew over there?
Sock and Gotch.
I'm going to
Smokes laundry.
provide
My
myself
sock.
the wisdom of an owl for an hour. Is that a helpful thing? The wisdom of an owl?
One sock and one loincloth.
Not gonna help. How about the endurance of a bear? Should I impart myself the endurance of a bear?
Probably be better.
Okay, I would do that.
Which is Constitution or Strength?
Yeah.
Constitution.
Takes the crunch out of your sock.
Do you... Zokoroka Pokonoko.
I do. What?
I now pronounce you bear and bear.
Best rolls ahead of me. I get more temper points than you fucking losers.
Choose to drink this. And she's holding, like, the entire pot of tea out at you.
I do.
Boiling hot
Just-
water.
no.
into his throat.
It's, like, cooled down, because it's cold in here. Like, it's heated. She pulls it off, like, stirs it, makes sure it's fine. Drink this, and she hands you the pot, and you just, like, drink the whole thing. Make a Constitution check.
Because it's boiling hot.
No.
Oh, nat 20.
You kind of, like, as you're, like, drinking it, because, like, it's starting to kind of, like, dribble out the sides of your mouth, and you kind of, like, have this involuntary, like, and it's just like, nope, I have to drink all of it, and it's like, it is foul. Like, there is, like, weird smells and tastes you've never heard
The
of.
sock slaps you in the face.
It is smoked sock.
It is, like, weird. I don't want to say, like, BO, but that's probably the closest, like, kind of funk to it. Like, it's just nasty.
Like an old man's underwear. Been peed in.
I had Ponto please take care of my staff and my other staff and my club. Please. Thank you, my friend.
Aren't they going to meld into you?
Do you want a bucket?
I don't want to
Oh,
be
you
able
don't-
to
just
wield
in
those
case.
against you.
Okay, good.
Do you want a bucket?
I don't need a bucket.
Very interested to
I'm
see
going
what
to
your
sit
arrows do.
cross-legged, crisscross applesauce in the middle of the cage. Arms up like this.
You kind of just see, like, 10 minutes kind of goes by.
We don't have a bucket. We burnt it last week.
20 minutes goes by, and you kind of, like, you're like, what's happening? And then you kind of feel in your chest this, and you kind of just, like, you're starting to, like, vibrate in the center of the cage. It's like the center of the cage is rattling, and you're just, like, this pent-up energy is just, like, trying to escape at any way and shape.
I open one eye just enough to see if Oyaminartok is still looking at me.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I close my eyes again, and I really
Like,
focus.
while
really
your
on being cool.
eye is open, you can kind of see, like, you can feel your face almost start to change.
Oh.
And you can kind of see, like, from your guys' perspective, you can see, like, hair start to grow from his arms and legs.
Snapping bones.
It hasn't gotten there yet, but you can kind of see like the pain of the shift. You can make another Constitution save.
Come on, Yeti, you got this.
10. 21.
You push through the pain. You reduce the damage by half, so you only take 3 total.
Oh, yeah.
You can kind of see like blood start to come out of like Yeti's mouth a bit as where he's bit his like lip.
I'm thinking of Shadowheart now.
It is.
She gives me my strength.
You can kind of see this large polar bear is starting to stand up. In case this cage does not hold it.
I stand up.
The
next 10 minutes goes by.
I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. And gosh darn it, people like. I keep repeating that.
That's your mantra.
Yes, that's my mantra.
You can roll. You can roll a Constitution save, but roll a D6 with it.
Okay, but I still have advantage on my con save at this point? Yeah. Okay, well, I got a 18 and a 4.
Okay, so that's 14.
Okay, so 4.
You have advantage still.
Right, I might get better than 6. No. 14.
You can kind of see bones start to break in your arms as like your shoulders like kind of like reform, and you can see Yeti start to grow a bit, like a couple inches, and you kind of go into this weird hybrid form almost now, as your like face starts to elongate into like a bear shape. Your ears start to slowly meld into your head. You take switch die now.
You have horns, don't you?
No, just a helmet with horns.
Oh,
You take 6 points of probably force damage from the inside of your body as like the change is slowly coming.
I can barely notice.
Oh, it hurts.
You're doing
another
great.
10 minutes goes by, and like the unnatural energy of this like causes you to stand and just kind of like you're just like trying so hard to stay in the same spot. Like you can see his like arms are vibrating, and they're like bear arms. Like he looks like hurt. The hybrid form has happened. Yeti is now a hybrid werewolf.
With bare arms, like we could see his pipes.
With like actual bear arms. Like
Will he always look like this, or can he go back to his old form?
he doesn't know that yet.
No, I'm asking.
Oh, as a DM, yes. He
Oh
can
yeah,
go
I'm
back
asking Oyama.
he will be able to, depending how long he stays in the hybrid form. He might lose the memory knowledge of how to go back to himself.
Yeah, they're all in.
You can make another Constitution save.
And D6 is this time, or?
With a D8.
-4.
-4 total?
Yeah.
The tops are made out of
Okay.
rubber. The bottoms are made out of springs.
It just says
You can see like the inner rage of like Yeti as he's like climbing and turning, and then his eyes go like wide open, and they are like bright red, and like bits of blood are starting to dribble out, and Yeti immediately like turns and looks at all of you.
Quincy's
As, like, you
cast
can
calm emotions.
Mm-hmm.
That is not going to help. You can,
He's gonna
you
do it
can
anyway.
expend the slot. Roll with advantage a strength check with your new stat being 19.
My strength score is 19? So 19 is +4, so 21.
You hit these bars as if they were made out of lead, and a bear escapes out of the cage. We can all roll initiative.
Holy shit.
Oh, man.
Alright, got those arrows ready?
I've actually been rolling good.
That's a 1.
Oh, no.
So I'll use my half of luck.
It's okay, I got a 5.
Oh, well, that's okay. I got worse than that.
We're all under 5.
I'm back. Don't worry, guys. You guys are fine.
It hasn't
This is
hybrid.
going to be the anticlimactic fight of all time.
You don't have the hybrid dice.
I rolled a 4 plus 1, 5.
That's me too. What's your dex?
My dex is 12.
That's my dex. Rollies.
I got 11.
What did Ponto get?
19.
What?
God.
What happened there? I just rolled.
We
We
had the same dex.
and then somebody rolled a 2, and somebody rolled.
I rolled
a 1.
a 2, he rolled a 1.
Oh my gosh!
Get all those bad rolls out now.
I used all my good rolls for the next 6 weeks.
But he goes ahead of
What
me.
did you roll, Yeti?
3.
3. Okay.
Yeah, it's actually a 5.
Where?
Where'd you get there?
Maximus got 11.
And Ponto?
19.
Oh, there we go. We're safe.
Ponto will save you.
What did Oyama check?
Just hold on.
She's gonna help Yeti.
Yeah, she's on my team. You guys are fucked.
Barack Oyama.
She rolled a natural 1.
Oh, no! This is the worst initiative ever.
And you actually rolled a 1, but got to re-roll it.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
If only she was a halfling.
So you would have been highest with 11.
Mm-hmm. She was a halfling before she
Yes, she
became
could have been.
a hybrid bear, and she still has the halfling's talent. I tried.
Maybe she identifies as a halfling.
Okay.
Could I have bonus action rage for now?
When I will allow everyone to do one action to prepare. Quincy's action, unfortunately, was calm emotions because that's what you were doing.
Yeah.
I will allow everyone else except for Yeti.
Oh, bonus action rage.
Okay. Maximus?
Oh, action and yeah, that's it.
Just a bonus action, or we get an action?
You get something to
One
prepare.
thing I get to do,
If it's an action or a bonus action, you choose one or the other.
and we're fighting him now.
Maybe. Maybe not.
You're fighting a crazed, newly transformed being.
He's feral.
He is, to your knowledge, he is the
Beyond.
most feral you have ever seen a creature become. In your history, nothing has been more feral than that.
There's something tasty over there.
That'll
Like
drop.
you look and you're like,
That'll drop my kickstand.
it goes full turtle.
Yeah, it's retractable.
I will cast Spirit Guardians.
Ooh.
It's a cleric spell. You can cast that.
I'm a lore bard.
Oh, damn.
He casts what he wants.
Yeah.
The magic secrets.
I'll cast Spirit Guardians, and I'll include talk, but I'll exclude Yeti.
I'm going to slam my gauntlets together and cast Mirror Image.
Oh, I love what this group can do.
I don't.
You're about to get the shit kicked out of you.
Yeah, I think so.
There are now 4 Pontos standing in front of you.
Hey, look. It's Ponto and the Pontaloon.
You get inspiration.
Hey, inspiration. Do we want to go about 10 to 15 minutes longer, or do we want to cut it there and we'll go into this next session? You good? Okay.
Do it.
Ponto, you're at top of the What is your max HP?
I'm at... Well, my max is 47. I'm at 49 right now with the temp.
Yeah. Okay. I will keep track of your max.
Sure. I don't know if my constitution went up or anything, though. Maybe my constitution went up.
Oh, you mean with your...
With my new bear form. 19
with your hybrid
constitution.
form, though.
Yeah, hybrid.
You're not actually a bear.
So probably 20 in hybrid form and
Take the
19
average.
in regular bear form. So I'll just go in between those two.
What is your AC naturally?
14.
14? Okay. Alright, perfect.
Everyone will hit me every time. Nobody can miss me ever.
Ponto, you're up first. You can see, like, Yeti is just like... You can see, like, just like this, like, wild, unearthly, like, life force coming out of Yeti.
But he hasn't attacked anyone, so...
You can see, like, saliva
We've been
dripping out of
preparing
his
for this
mouth.
for 2 days.
You can see Yeti in the eyes, so you probably don't want to...
Yeah, no, this is... You're exactly right. Like...
This is what we've practiced.
Yeah, everyone gets along peacefully.
Yeah, absolutely.
You were going to
So
drink the tea
I'm
and
gonna
rage.
approach the cage, and I'm gonna stand in front of the cage. Blacksmith's end in one hand. There's 4 pontos in front of you, and I'm gonna hold an attack for if you try to come out and if you try to attack anyone.
Can't you fix the cage?
Yeah, just think of that.
A movable rod. 4 pontos.
All 4 of you can fix the cage.
Okay, so you're holding an action. Maximus, you're next up.
Okay, I'll take the dodge action.
Okay, bonus action?
Well, I move up to within, so my aura is now encompassing the
Okay,
cage.
so you
Oh,
move
wow.
like 10 feet forward.
Yeah. I'm so brave.
You're within, it's a 15-foot radius?
Yeah.
So yeah, you move forward 10 feet. Now Yeti is inside. He's 10 feet away
Trapped
from you.
within the
bubble.
cage. Trapped within the bubble within the cage.
So you
Is
move
it-
up fully so
Is
that
it just musical notation flying around you? Or?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, what does it look like?
It's
You've
like...
never casted this before.
No. It's like the staff lines with the music
Yeah.
notes spinning around.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see
But
like
it's just a bass line.
It's just the bass clef
Yeah.
boomeranging around in like a bam, bam, bam.
no, it looks like from your point of view, it's like a symphony of music moving in like unearthly, like with its own energy and movement and purpose. So
What
now
color?
you're in.
Purple.
Of course.
Sure. Now you're within this bubble. So I don't know. I think it happens on his turn.
The start of my turn.
Start of your turn. Okay. Smoke, you're up. Quincy,
As
you're on deck.
a bonus action, I'll use 2 charges.
Okay.
On Songo to do Songo's breath on you.
You guys could let up a little, like... I'd like to get one attack in.
So you need to do.
Don't worry. You will.
You need to do a dex save, DC 16.
That one.
Is
You
that
have
double?
an advantage on your deck saves as
Oh.
this current form.
Still fails. 14.
Ooh. You get 12 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
I don't have to track
So that was my
now.
bonus action. As my action, I'll move and leap over one of the pontos in the door. And
Nice.
I'm going to use my action to grapple Diddy.
Okay. You can make a strength.
With advantage.
Versus my athletics or acrobatics.
Remember, your strength is now 19.
Right. 26.
Advantage.
Oh, what's the advantage? I won't need it.
Probably not.
26.
But I'd like to cutting words that.
Oh!
Because it's an ability check.
It is an ability.
I can use a reaction. I I can make it
Yeah.
against his ability check.
Okay.
Because I got a 20.
Oh, you're not going to take 6 off of that? No chance.
4.
Uh,
close, though.
So like you get up
It's a good
and
move.
you just like you swing your sword down, releasing like Songo's breath into him, and you see this like arc of lightning kind of into her.
I would have circled around the backside before I
You
tried.
would have to get in the cage. Then.
Yeah, I jumped. Yeah, I'm in the cage.
He
Within
hasn't
melee.
come out of the cage yet.
Yeah, I'm in the cage. Is there room for both of us in the cage?
You cannot enter the same hole he's coming out of.
But I moved before him.
So he.
Well,
There's
Oh,
bars.
he was mid.
Yes, he's
Oh.
coming through the cage.
Okay.
You're up in front.
Okay.
And you attacked
Yeah,
him, and then like
standing
stowed
in
the
front of
sword.
He's crowning.
Drowning. Yeah. Okay, and I missed.
Yeah.
Couldn't
As a
grapple.
reaction, Yeti, make a bite attack with advantage.
By using polar bear stats, or just a D20?
No, just give me 2 D20 rolls.
4 and a 3.
Yeah, you see him like trying to like as you grab you, and then he's like, "Arr!" and you can see like your hands kind of pushing at like his collarbones, like holding his face away. Quincy, it's your turn.
So he attacked, so I would
Slow down.
smack him.
His
Slow down.
reaction
Holding
triggers.
my action.
Yes,
I don't really attack,
Slow
though.
down.
It didn't look like an attack.
it did.
You just bit at him.
You like this drool is like dripping down.
Slow down.
Smoke.
An 18
Oh, no.
to hit.
18 does hit him.
For 11 points
Bane
of
Ugh.
bludgeoning damage.
You guys are gonna blow me? Bane slow?
Do I still get 2 attacks on my held action, or just one?
You would get 2 attack. Well, is what? Do you get 2 attacks with your attack action?
Yeah.
Yes, then you can get 2 attacks. Stupid.
21
Hits.
for 9 points of bludgeoning damage. It is magical because it's.
Quincy, you are casting slow.
Yeah, wisdom save was
Wisdom save.
DC 17.
Fail. Or pass.
Ah,
By a lot. It's wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hit me with wisdom.
Exactly. You gotta wait till I bane him,
Yeah.
and then you.
Yeah, you back up 30 feet.
Yeah.
You're at like the other side of the room now. Yeti. It is your turn.
What did Talk roll for their initiative?
Right. Only one below me.
Yeah,
So I've got him closest to me, probably.
I was
And
trying to
then
punch
Ponto-
him. Go to
Although
sleep, go
you
to
guys
sleep,
are
go to
both
sleep.
attacking.
Yeah. You can make 1 melee attack with advantage with your claws against smoke.
Okay.
Another reaction
19.
attack?
No, this is his turn.
That hits.
19 plus something.
That hits.
Yeah, I'm just finding the right die. 11 points of slashing or piercing damage. Well, your claws, whatever the claws are. Clawing damage, slashing
After
damage.
5.
Against you, and then the other one goes against Ponto.
Regular attack.
One of the pontos.
19 plus something again.
Add 5 to it.
24.
Well,
Which one?
You
7.
hit me!
You take 10 points of slashing damage.
Minus.
Yeti.
Oh,
Minus
yeah.
some.
That's a.
Wait, who's
It's
attacked?
dirty.
He attacked Ponto?
Well,
And smoke.
Both
Or
of
you
them?
write that in there, ponto. Minus 3.
Oh, 2 different attacks.
Yes.
7.
Roll a d10.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't
your
ever use D10.
rage
9.
blocking.
My spirit guardians, if
Yeah.
you're within 30 feet,
Yeah.
I get to roll 2d6 to reduce your damage.
Anyone's damage?
Anyone within 30 feet.
At the
Okay.
start of my turn, I had to do this.
Oh, you have to make
Spirit
a
guardian.
save for
Spirit
spirit
guardians.
Wisdom
It is.
I think so.
I want to say it's good. Oh, that sucks. It's a fail no matter what.
Wisdom save. Christian must make a wisdom save to take half damage, right? Otherwise, you take full damage, which is 3d8, which is 14.
I must be close to dead now.
You must be.
No, I must.
Well, she wasn't.
Yeah, she's a lot higher level than there.
So it's only 14 damage.
Yep.
Only.
Okay. You see at the end of Yeti's turn, like a bit of like smoke and steam start to come out of his wounds as they start to slowly close off.
Oh, yeah. That's so good. So good. Isn't there a spell to cancel it?
Oh, yeah.
Chill touch.
And Nartok, you see her kind of pick up her great sword or great axe and just kind of stamp it onto the ground and put the other hand on top. And she just looks at you guys. Ponto, it's your turn.
Yep.
She knows she rolls a 1, but she doesn't want to look bad, so she's like, I'm just stepping back.
I planned on it.
Don't worry about it. You guys got this.
Nothing. Nothing?
She pulled out her axe and she's ready.
In case you all fail.
Gonna attack once with the Blacksmith's End. I have advantage because I still have temporary hit points. 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
And then I will attack
Hyper hybrid transfer.
the second time with a punch. Natural 1, so I will half unlock that. A 2. Good thing I have an advantage.
Oh, shit.
A 4.
So you see that, like,
11.
Ponto, like, swings wide with his blacksmith's hand, and then you see his left hand. It's just
Son
like,
of
and Yeti's just like,
You were so cocky with that, too.
And then I
All
will,
of his
and then I
images
will
are
bonus
also doing
action
that,
punch
right?
one more time.
oh my gosh.
19
Hey!
plus 7.
Hits.
26. With advantage still, because I still have temporary hit points, not a 20. 4 of damage. 12 points of thunder damage. And this bolt of lightning starts connecting from my gauntlets to you, and you have disadvantage unless you're attacking me.
So I lost 5 temporary hit points.
As long as you... The way I see it is, you get the 5, then you get the 10, which doesn't give you 10 more, it only gives you 5 more. But until you lose all of them, you still have the bonus.
Your 5 from your first ability
Yeah.
disappears, and your 10 from your other ability is now the cap.
Okay?
So when you lose the first 5, the ability will be lost.
So I lost my ability.
Whatever, however you want to make it.
That makes sense.
Okay, because that's how it would work.
It's 5 and 10,
So,
but I just
Not
see it as
mine
the 10 is buffering the 5.
Maximus, it's your turn. It's not 5 on top of 5, it's either 5 or 10.
Mhm.
So I will choose the first 5.
Sure, first 5.
Maximus, it's your turn.
Okay, I haven't lost any temporary
You
hit
have not.
points. So I'll take a shot.
You pull out what kind of arrow? You have 10 arrows.
Did you give me all 10 arrows? Okay.
Oh, don't burn that on me. Save that for a big fight.
Shot to the heart.
I'm almost dead.
You also have like rust arrows.
Don't use rust
You
arrows.
have
You need to melt my
catapult
shit.
arrows.
Use a Nerf arrow.
Yeah, use Nerf arrows on
You
me.
use a Nerf
Real
arrow.
men use Nerf arrows.
No,
Practice
these are
arrows.
brand new. I gotta use the catapult arrows.
Oh, son of a
Yeah.
So like you pull this like long, slender arrow back.
It is.
It's kind of got this like weird corkscrew shape and then a tip.
bitch. It's like a duck penis arrow.
Nat 20.
didn't say it.
You're thinking it.
No. It's, my attack. 6. So that's 21 to hit.
Ow! That absolutely hits.
It's a DD
And when-
arrow. That big.
Duck dink.
And when you let go, like this, like as this like arrow takes off at unnatural.
You don't see it, you just see it in him.
Yeah, you just hear like almost like that, where it's like almost clipping in and out of
When
like
it hits him,
sound.
there's a
Sonic
Quack!
boom.
That's what he does.
Sonic boom at the
So
end
do
of
I
the
make a dex save?
No,
It's
it's to hit.
18 damage.
Total with the arrow plus the
4d8.
3.
Oof, that's serious damage.
18.
Plus your dex. Your damage on it.
What's the plus 3?
It would be
From the dex.
plus 3, so that's 21.
3 more?
Yeah.
Jesus.
But it was 4d8. I rolled a 1 and a 3 on it, so it's not max.
Imagine a natural 20 with that.
Oh yeah, that would be crazy.
Like, Yeti, this arrow hits you and kind of like almost explodes through your shoulder, and his like gaping wound is just like dripping blood now as the arrow is
Corkscrew
embedded right into the wall, and like it's cracked the rock behind it.
Did it pin him to the wall?
No, it went right through.
Right
him.
through and through. It's a corkscrew arrow, but it wasn't spinning. It just went through you.
No, it's fun. It just kept going.
It like bored a hole straight through. Is that everything for your Maximus? Smoking drum.
The sound rings out from the bow, and you hear some bass.
Okay, alright, sure.
And I'll give Smoke inspiration. Smoke's about to hit.
Yeah, I will.
Hold back a little.
I raged to start, right? Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, I did on last turn. So I'm gonna hit the empower on Sanga's breath, and then I'm just gonna take 2 shots at him.
Sure. Swing twice.
You still have 10 hit points?
I have 5.
Oh, you lost the bonus.
You can always go reckless.
You could, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't on this one. That's still gonna be 23 to hit.
Absolutely.
It's a soft taunt when you go reckless, right?
He's hard taunting.
Yeah.
4 of me are hard taunting. I get 3d6. That's plus 2.
Probably the best tank ability in the game, really, for drawing aggro.
Yeah, you'll see.
You know that I'm going to attack Maximus, right?
You can try.
He hit me with the most damage,
Sorry,
and it's Yeti getting to rip the fuck out of Maximus.
I'm still 15 feet away from you.
I don't care, I can jump.
You can certainly try.
You'd have to leave his threat range.
I'll take a hit.
Hey, 19 points slashing.
Okay. Is that everything for you?
Oh, a second hit. Reckless.
Okay. Roll with advantage.
That's going to be a 25.
Yep, hits.
Uh, 21 slashing. 23 rage damage.
You're gonna throw that in there now. Shit.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
At this point, Yeti, you are like bleeding all over your chest. You can now make a Constitution check. Or save, I guess.
So,
you
I
need
should
to
be
roll
making-
concentration for
like 8 attacks. So,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
So we'll just
6,
say it
7,
dropped.
8, 9, 10, 11 attacks.
we just say it wrong.
Yeah.
The regular con check. That's pretty good. 19?
What are you concentrating on?
Enhanced ability gives me advantage on con saves. So
Alright.
all of those 11 would have been disadvantage, but eventually I would have failed.
At this point, you stay in your hybrid transform state. So you're still a wild Yeti.
Okay.
Smoke, that was your turn. Quincy, you're up.
I'm going to quicken spell Chill Touch. 25 to hit.
Yes.
Or 4 points of damage.
But I can't heal.
But you can't heal now.
Alright.
Yeah.
And then, as my spell, I'm going to cast Sleep at third level.
Okay.
Damn. So that's 98.
98.
You've got to have
There's 4 of them.
I would hope.
We'll see how well this goes. Do you want me to roll 98 on D&D Beyond
Nope.
for you?
Oh,
Okay.
He's touching your dice, Jason.
Do I just
another 8?
I've got another one right here. How do you want?
I'm giving you
I
D8.
have no D8.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't bring any D8s.
All of my dice are cursed. That doesn't matter.
A lot of ones there.
There are a lot of ones.
One,
I see
two,
4
three,
ones.
You better go buy some new
five,
D8s.
And a
tomorrow,
two?
Jason.
And 12, that's 18. And then 6 is 24. And 5 is 29 points. Hit points.
Yep. So you cast a spell, and you can see that his eyes slowly start to close, and then wide open, as his blood and spittle is coming out of his mouth, because he still has more hate.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that was a terrible roll.
That
That was like
was-
that was a first
I
level
was for
sleep.
sure like, oh, 98, nope. Sorry. That's like rolling 11 for lightning bolt. Yeti, it's your turn.
Wisdom save.
Oh yeah, wisdom save against Guardians. Natty one.
7 and 5.
Corner of the table.
I roll like 1 to 4 or 17 or higher, but nothing ever in the middle.
Nothing in the middle.
You can see that Yeti is in rough shape. Like, the blood, and like, you can see these musical notes like starting to like slash into his skin as like bits of blood get flung off from the base clefts.
Who do I attack? These two, or does it?
Yeah, you have no knowledge of why you wouldn't attack the two targets in front of you in this crazy
You've never
state.
seen me cast a spell before. You don't even know really it's starting from me.
Do I have advantage on any of them?
You have advantage on smoke, but then disadvantage because of that, so it's a straight
So
roll.
it's a straight roll on smoke, which is 7 plus some.
Does 17 hit you?
AC 16.
Okay.
Oh,
Plus 10.
You take 7 points of slashing damage, half to 3.
And then
You
a
swing away
attack
at
on
Ponto
Ponto.
with advantage.
6 plus 10.
For 16.
Nope. Miss.
So you swing out and just like clangs off the side of the armor as you hear this as these like claw marks like embed into the armor and just like streak off of it.
Down to 2 temporary hit points.
On my character
Yeti,
sheet,
you
I am
need
too.
to make a wisdom save.
27.
At this point, you kind of see like steam almost coming off of his wounds as you kind of see Yeti slowly kind of shrink back into this like normal sized form, and you kind of see a large polar bear creature at the back.
I don't see that.
You would.
You see right in front of you, he's shrinking back, and like his like the fur is like receding within, and you can see all these scrapes and cuts, and he's like got this hole in his shoulder, and he's like
But he's not healing up because he's still
he's
chill
not
touched.
healing up. You can see that he's reverted back to like a
Regular
giant
old
shape.
Yeti.
Regular Yeti. Regular Yeti.
And that's
Oh, God.
Wow.
I almost had you all. It was this close.
Like, you got some great hit points and some abilities behind you to last at least 2 rounds against 8 attacks.
Yeah, that's
That's a
awesome.
lot of damage.
I shouldn't say 8 attacks, like 8 attacks from Ponto.
Plus Spirit Guardians.
Yeah.
8 rolls from Ponto
Yeah.
on each
It
attack.
was only 2 rounds.
1, 2, 4. 1, 3, 8, 4.
Thanks for listening to Perilous Pursuits. Be sure to check out our website at perilouspursuits.com for new episodes, news, and other information. In the meantime, go take your mountain goat for a walk and give your ice troll a big hug, and go play some D&D.